Test, 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 test. Okay. Så det är det kon. ตอนแรกก็จะลืมตอนโหลดเสร็จแต่แบบช่างมัน รอสักแป๊บแล้วกันแล้วก็มานั่งเฉือนเนี่ยแหมห่างหายกันไปก็ระดับหนึ่งผมจำไม่ได้เลยซ้ำว่าเรียนไปรอบท้ายตอนไหนแต่โอเคนะขอแล้วนั่งพักกันโอเค
Is coming next. It's Alexi and a 2-on-1, but is there time? Chop. Is that a smoke?
แป๊บนึงนะคุณ ดูน่าดูดิ
Big chop. I'll see what he can do.
เอเคสวยมาก
Big chop. I'll see what he can do about it. Smoke comes in. Yep, panic mode. Panic mode. And he's tapping onto that defuse. And prevents that defuse from happening. And it will be the 3 in a row. But Na'Vi with a revolver.
You sheriff in town.
Maybe a little mistake from Na'Vi there. Although I'll say tough to kind of organize that detail in the chaos and the heat of the moment with the timing of everything. But they have the rifle defusing the bomb and the MAC-10 trying to protect at range. You swap that up. Maybe Alexi is able to shoot back with the Galil just a little bit to keep Chopper honest or to make Chopper switch his target. You can see Bit with that MAC-10 is just like, I can't really find a good angle for this thing. Tech pause going into round 4, so we're going to chill.
Well, I can reveal to you that Zontix has some mouse problems. Donk told me that.
ปัญหาเมาส์ไม่น่าเชื่อ
In the chat, you know.
Good friends.
Thank you for information, Donk. Looks like we have more than that. He's disappeared.
I was going to say, I don't think you get up for mouse issues.
Where is he? Yeah, it has to be under the desk. There he is. Hey. Welcome back, Zontix. Oh. Nice pink mouse for Zontix.
Logitech G Pro Super Light ผมจำไม่ผิด
Currently another matchup going on as
ต้องเช็คนั่นเพราะว่าน่าจะมี latency.
Game, Jason, worth talking about. But we have got another one going on. It's Astralis versus Furia. Device versus Fallen.
นั่นแผงรองเมาส์ที่สุดยอดมาก
And that's for survival here in Katowice.
I say it's an elimination game. Couple of Alping legends in that matchup as well, Fallen and Device. Had a good chat with them.
Yeah, how did that go?
It was nice. Talking through the career, talking through some of their matchups.
น่าจะมี latency จริงเพราะว่าเขาต้องเช็คตอนที่คลิกแล้วก็ตอนที่มันเรียกบนจอ
There's plenty of other content there too.
It's in the last 8 videos that have been uploaded.
Okay, well that's cool.
One of the first 2 rows you'll scroll past.
Plenty of content. All right, so just working through some of those issues.
ใช่
It's very likely that we now go to a third map in the series just with how good Team Spirit have been on Dust 2 recently. And that third map, well, it could be a real banger because we wanted to go there in their last game in the semifinals of Blast. It was taken away by
so
overtime, double overtime victory from Team Spirit. That third and final map, if we require it, is Nuke.
ผมชอบการที่เขาแบบ ซูมมาที่แผ่นรองเมาส์ก่อน
Of course, to try and tie up over there on Nuke Chase.
Nuke would be 2-1 in the favor of Spirit as well.
Oh,
Just for fun, Ancient is 5-0 in the favor of Spirit.
oh, that's why we don't see Ancient then.
Anubis is the only map Na'Vi have the advantage on. It's 1-0, and they played that at Katowice last year.
Yes, and Anubis is also outside of the Mirage. They just lost. Spirit's only map lost this year against Eternal Fire in that grand final.
Still early going. We have time to break all of those records in 2025.
Yeah, maybe Donk will break some of his own,
It's possible.
set some new ones.
I like this breathing strip. I was casting with the breathing strip in map number 1.
Yeah, how was
Or
that?
no, in series number 1, I should say.
How was that? How did you feel? More oxygenated?
I did.
I
more
did feel
oxygen
like you were
need.
smarter.
I did too.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
could
the
feel
audience felt the very same way as well.
it. I could definitely feel it. Well, it's gone now, Jason.
It is gone. It did fall off eventually. Well, this just gives a lot of time for Blade to memorize his notes. I don't think he's looked away from that paper. He's just scanning up and down it.
New season, new haircut for Wonderful.
What do you think of it? How's the glow up?
It's
As a zoomer, are you rating it?
That's
As a zoomer, you like it?
That is definitely a zoomer haircut.
Want to know something funny?
What's it?
That-
What's funny?
That looks like the hair that I had when I was a young gamer.
Oh God. Okay.
ไอ้อย่าบอกนะว่า โอ้โห
I can
อ๋อ
see that,
ผมรู้
Jason.
นี่คืออะไร นี่มันที่วางมือแบบนั่น
That's
นี่นะ
kinda crazy. Let's think about you. I have seen photos of your hair, Jason, and it was.
ไม่น่าเชื่อ
It's freaky.
ว่าจะมีคนใช้จริงๆ ขนาดผมยังไม่ได้ใช้เลย เอ๊ะแต่จริงๆผมก็ควรใช้นะ
A little confusion for
Shiro's just
Shiro.
like,
Hey,
why-
what's going on?
Why can't my teammates figure out the mouse? Okay, they're ready.
All right.
Fist
cool.
bumps are coming out. Extended tech pause, but it's all good.
You know, one of my biggest pet peeves with some players, and I'm not saying they happen here, but like
Name
just
and
in
shame.
general, is when they don't charge their wireless mice, and then you have to just sit there and wait for them to slightly
ใช่
charge.
ใช่ใช่
I think if
พวกที่ไม่ยอม
you
ชาร์จ
forget
เมาส์
to
เนี่ย
charge your wireless mouse before an official game, you should have to play with it wired.
โอ้
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That should be the punishment.
old-fashioned.
สวัสดีครับคุณอลิส
Responsible of jail. Look at that.
เอาละผมไม่ได้สปอนเซอร์โดย Logitech นะ แต่ว่าคุณควรจะใช้เมาส์ที่มันรองรับ Power Play ในเมื่อเวลาคุณไม่เล่นใช่คุณจะได้ไปวางบน Power Play แล้วคุณก็จะได้ชาร์จ
Alright,
แล้วพอจะเล่นจริงๆ คุณก็จะได้มี
but
แบตเตอรี่ไว้ใช้
tech
Yeah,
pause.
now we're good.
It's cancelled. Everyone's readied up.
เป็นยังไงบ้างฮะวันนี้คุณอลิส
Round 4, op in the hands of Wonderful, op in the hands of Shiro as well. Both teams with
ตอนนี้
full
ผมกำลังรอ
buys
เกมโหล
going
ดอยู่
into
โทษ
these
ที
gun
คุณ
rounds. If you're just joining us, qualification game. One of these two teams makes it to the playoffs. The loser of this series drops down and plays Team Liquid for elimination.
ไปทำอะไร
Tough
มา
game
คุณ
regardless for Team Liquid. Historically, have had a better record against Na'Vi.
อู้กูแท็กติกกูแท็กติกเย็บเย็บเย็บ
Broken open.
อ่า
Wonderful
ฮะ
detecting anybody
โอเค
behind
ฮะก็ อย่างอื่นผม ผมก็พอแบบ
Donk and Chopper in tandem up catwalk. Zontix in his lurk position and lower.
เขาให้
Shiro in support. Magic's looking for a long push.
หายหรือแบบ แต่ถ้าเกิดวันนี้ผมก็ไม่รู้ว่าต้องทำยังไงแบบดื่มน้ำเยอะๆแล้วผมไม่ชัวร์โทษทีอะคุณ ถ้าแบบเป็นหวัดก็อ๋อโอเคงั้นดูแลสุขภาพคอยพักผ่อนเยอะแต่อันนี้ผมก็บอกไม่ได้ว่าแบบมันแก้ยังไง
Space to work with.
Flash high in the sky, 55 seconds, grenade to the mouth of Magix. And it does not taste good. Smoke execute, ready to go here for
46.
Chopper. It's going to drop the smokes down into Cat. Remember which one he needed to toss out. Shiro's got the other. And Imma knows what's coming. And with that smoke, it prevents the spot from which he wanted to play from.
ไม่ผิดคุณไม่ผิด ตัวนอกหน้าต่ำ
And Wonderful
ผม
throwing
ตั้งไว้งั้นแหละแบบ
down, trying to disrupt and delay
อืม
this
ใช่เขายังเต้นกันอยู่
Wonderful to the right side. Chopper dispatched off. Wonderful looking for more, but it's Alexi B's rifle that chimes in next, and they've got the read on the long flank. Great consideration, great relocation, and Wonderful is devastation. Great work with that AWP. And Spirit get no closer to the A
อ่า
site.
ฮะ
They
อ่า
had
กิน
no
ให้เยอะ
chance
แล้ว
of
ก็นอนให้
turning
เยอะ
that corner.
โอเค
The
ครับ
initial thrust shut down
ก็
first
ใกล้
by
เคียงกับ
Wonderful Sound, and when Donk is taken down at
เวลา
barrels,
คน
there's
เป็นหวัด
no
อะไร
more
พวกนี้ทั่ว
chance.
ไปโอ
That's
เค
the
ฮะ
teeth of
โอ
the
เคฮะ
attack gone. You mentioned reading the play. Well,
ด้าน
when
นอกก็
Alexi
ปล่อยเขา
shows up
เต้น
on
ไป
the
ฮะ
kill feed, Zontix is like, all right, long players there. I'll make my move. But a good heads-up spin from Wonderful. Alexi probably calling it out, watch long, and both had their gaze turned. And Zontix apparently saying these issues ain't solved. So Tech yet again.
โอ้โหเทคอิชชูอีกแล้วเอาจริงๆนะผมเห็นแล้วแบบ อยากได้ขึ้นมาแล้วไอ้
Katowice
electric
this
hand
year
warmer
has
เนี่ย
best of
เอาไว้
threes
อุ่น
the
มื
whole
อ
way through. Last year best of ones.
ส่วนเดียวคนดักกี้แชร์ผมคมมากเลยตอนนี้
Towards the end of the groups, they were
นั่งรอเกมโหลด
given
อยู่
some problems last year. You know, Na'Vi were one of the teams they met, if I recall correctly, back in
Guarantee.
Kato just in
Yeah.
the group stages, and definitely tested, pushed to the limits.
อื
And
ม
That was before
แล้ว
we
กิน
knew
ยา
what
แก้
Navi
ปวด
was
ท้อง
gonna
ไม่ได้
turn
เหรอ
into.
คุณหรือแบบ
before
ทำให้มัน
we
แบบ
knew
ปวดน้อยล
Spirit
ง
were gonna turn into.
That's true. That's fair. Yeah, but we got an idea real quick at Katowice.
Yes, that's true. The
about
tone was
Spirit.
set, yes. The two teams of 2024, Na'Vi the first half of the year major winners, and Team Spirit rounding out the second half of the year with a victory in Shanghai.
คุณดักกี้ตัวเอ e c นี่มันรีแรงยังนะคุณ
Spirits here seemed like there were just
ผม
some
ไม่ได้เช็คเลย
very nice peaks, right? Winning the trophy in Katowice to kick things off, winning the Blast Spring Finals in London later on, and then winning the major at the end of the year, obviously the
Yes.
highlight. For Na'Vi, it was like win the major, go on a little bit of a slump, and then
And
come
what,
roaring
5
back.
straight grand finals?
Yeah, plenty of grand finals, few trophies mixed in there.
But it's just interesting to hear from JL in that
สวัสดีครับคุณ
podcast
เฮฟ
with Harry, where they were talking about the fact that, yeah, we had such a great year. We won Team of the Year. We had so many finals, trophies picked up.
อืม
But because
ยา
of
ไม่อ
the
ร่อยมันก็
negative
ปกตินี่คุณ
performance at the end of the
แต่ถ้า
year
เกิด
of
มัน
the
ช่วยก็ควร
major,
นะ
it still felt like they had a sour taste in their mouth. Like they couldn't fully celebrate all of the amazing accomplishments that they had. Showing off their plushies.
We got the
Bulbasaur
Bulbasaur. Plant-based Pokemon Dinko.
นี่ไง
Turns
งั้น
into
คุณก็ว่า
Ivysaur.
ไม่ได้นะ
I
That's
like
a
it.
penguin.
I think we have some team comms to listen into, so let's listen in.
Guys,
I don't
blue
have
impa.
full city.
Yusuf, прячься.
Molly
Short,
side,
short,
Molly short.
Flashing. Nobody mid.
Gender dead.
Run,
More
run,
blind,
run.
more
I'll flash
blind,
from
blind,
I'll flash
more.
card. Come
I'll
close.
smoke with you.
Flash card.
Watching
One
side.
side.
Spirit.
Left side.
Nice,
Nice,
come
come
on.
on.
อืม
I don't see.
Too short,
Dead
too short.
long out.
Dead long.
I'm flashing
One
window.
down.
I don't see.
Flash window.
I'm playing time. Sure. It's short. Nice.
โอ้คิดถึงจังหวะแบบนี้มากเลยอะคุณ
Drop Ekis if you can. Drop Ekis CD if you can, guys.
No
Ah.
chance.
Игорь,
Any
красава.
case?
อ่า เราให้กินโอเค
Игорь, красава.
Nice,
Nice.
nice.
Спасибо,
Skills are
спасибо.
skills.
Always great to hear Bit communicating in English. I really like that. I mean, not so long ago, it was simple in the interview saying only
โอ้ได้
God
คิดถึง
can help
จังหวะ
Bit
แบบ
with
นี้
his
มากเลย จังหวะที่แบบ
English, and we were all kind of wondering how is this international team
เล่น
gonna
full
go?
party แล้วมันแบบ
We might have to see Bit drop
เล่น
off,
เกม
and
นี้
that's
ได้
pretty
แต่
sad.
แบบ
I mean, the initial
ไม่มีทาง
start
เกิด
to
ขึ้นแล้ว
last year in Kato, I remember it felt a little emo when you looked at Na'Vi. The results were not good. It was not
แค่หาอีก
working.
4 คนให้เล่นเกมนี้ได้ก่อน
They
นี่
were
ก็
kinda
ยากแล้ว
walking around a little sad at the hotel.
แซด
And
ว่ะ
Bit at the end of the year, as the second time major champion, is then giving his acceptance speech, winning an award at the HLTV Awards
Anchor
in
of the year.
English, and it's just beautiful to see like his progression in so many facets last year.
Yeah, I remember when it kind of popped off at the Copenhagen major, the way that setup was, the desk was like right in between two teams.
ขอบคุณนะ
and
ขอบ
we
คุณนะ
actually were down there while Na'Vi was finishing their game against Spirit, oddly enough.
ผมติด philosophy ที่ว่าถ้าเกิดจะพูดภาษาไหนต้องแบบพูดให้มันเหมือนนะคุณ
And I remember
ถึงแม้
just
มันจะ
being
แบบ
amazed
ไม่ค่อยเหมือน
listening
ก็
to
ตาม
Bit
ที
and how much he was communicating in English and how much he seemed to be
Aha.
dictating for Na'Vi at the time. So yeah, it's been a really cool progression, his career.
You're, just bringing up all these.
คิดซะว่าเหมือนกับเป็น
historical
สวิตช์
matches
อะคุณ
between
ที่
these
แบบ
two squads.
ถ้าเกิด
So
พูดภาษา
last
นี้
year
ก็ต้องพูดให้
was
ชัด
crazy.
ถ้าเกิด
They
ภาษา
just
อื่น
had
ก็ต้อง
played
ชัด
each other
แล้ว
so
ต่อไป
much,
ก็ต้อง
and
ชัดเหมือนกัน อะไรประมาณนี้
2025 seems to be no different. This is the second time they played in just over a week, and we're gonna probably see it in the playoffs at some point. Like that's a real possibility as well. Getting very familiar with each other, and the thing about these top teams is they don't get a lot of time to practice. With the schedule being so hectic and going event to event, it's not like you can really have a lot of time to sit back and work on your playbook. We heard Zontix say they used up their entire ancient playbook in the last game to get the win. So you know, that adds some interest into these kind of
แต่ก็นั่น
games.
แหละ
Well,
ฮะ
I think what's going to be
ถ้าเกิดคิดว่าผมพูด
interesting
ชัดก็
about
โอ
it
เค
too
แล้วฮะ
is, especially if Navi go on to like lose this series, Spirit comes back,
ก็
and
คุ้ม
takes the
ที่
series in
ฝึก
3
มาหน่อย
maps or something.
ที่
You
ให้
have
เพื่
to
อน
think
สอน
like moving forward. Train's been introduced in the pool. How can that change the nature of this series?
True.
Haven't seen them play it quite yet against each other. At the very least, I know Spirit played it back in the group stage a couple weeks back. But that could be something that maybe if if Navi was to go on and lose and they're like, all right, we clearly need to change some things. Maybe
เริ่ม
one
อยา
of
ก
the
ได้
things
ขึ้น
we
มา
want
แล้ว
to change is our approach in the map pool.
ที่อุ่น
Maybe
มือ
Train's a map that we starting to feel good
portable
on. We want to bring up against them.
ช่วงนี้นี่น่าใช้อยู่
Navi obviously have a lot of firepower, but not as comparable to that of just the raw ability that Team Spirit have. And Navi seem to be much more of a system-based team, and so looking into the map pool, etc., it matters so much
อะไร
more
ประมาณนี้
for Navi. It feels like
มันติดตรงที่ว่าแบบคนพูดสามไงถ้าเกิดพูดสองก็อาจจะแบบใช้ใช้มุกที่บอกว่าอะไรนะbilingual ที่แบบไม่ใช่ bilingual ที่เหมือนกันว่าสองเป็น bi ที่เป็น bye อะ
They
คุณ
got this here. They're doing.
อ่ะคุณเฮก็อีกคนนึงละ
Said you do 1, 2, 3 shoot.
I watched Squid
Time.
Game recently,
ไอ้สองตัวนั้นน่ะ
and rock paper scissors will never be the same for me after
ปล่อย
watching
เขาเต้นไปเถอะ
season
คุณ
2 of Squid Game. And if
Sure.
you know, you
Mhm.
know, and you obviously don't know, Jason.
No, I don't waste time with
TV. What do you
that.
do? Chopping wood?
Yeah, mostly.
No. Well, anybody out there that's watched it?
อันจริงๆรู้สึกเต้นสามได้นะแป๊บนึงเดี๋ยวผมขอเช็คกัน ถ้าเกิดเต้นสามอยู่หน้านี้
I bet Chopper's thinking about.
ใช่ นันนาเต้นสาม
Yeah.
I was gonna say cherry pie.
Cherry pie.
cherry
I don't
pie
know if it's necessarily as popular
Outside of America, as I
outside
might
of
think.
America as you might think.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
Jason.
understood
You know, growing up in the UK, you get a lot of good savory pies, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a
ooh savory
superior
pie
sweet
shepherd's pie would
Okay.
go
Would you disagree?
I don't really like pies at all.
No.
So
Was the pastry
I don't know.
just the
ไม่ได้ฮะ
What's
ผมไม่
that?
เคยอยู่ตรงนั้นพอ
Takes a lot of
เต้น
patience
ใน
to enjoy a tech
parking lot
loss.
ฮะคุณ
Just like really resisting the urge to communicate with your teammate.
Well, let's see what have we got later on today in terms of scheduling. We got let's see, FaZe G2. That's a sweet game.
I think just
That's for elimination?
there's so many cool matchups that have happened already in the group stages of this event. Like we've had Nico playing against G2 for the first time. We had Rops playing against FaZe last night, and they were back to back. Both games delivered. Both
Yep.
were exciting games.
โอ้
So
อันนี้ชิลเลย
I
เว
think
ลา
we're
ผม
in for a great year.
บ่ายโมงครึ่ง
FaZe G2
4 โมงเย็นแล้วก็
is
6 โมง
Eternal
ครึ่ง
Fire taking on 3D Max.
Nice.
That's going to be cool. I really like 3D Max. I really like watching them play. I don't know if they'll win that game. Eternal Fire is really good.
นาวิชนะ
I
แล้ว
just
ก็
read
นั้
in
น
the team chat, Jay, I was
อู้
like, you guys also talking about strats in team chat?
แอสโรชนะแล้วก็ทีมต่อ
Choppers,
ไป
of course.
There's a little bit of trolling. Well, the Mongols won that game against Gamer Legion. Astralis up 1-0 over Furia. That's on the B stream. And then there's that Eternal Fire 3D Max game coming up this evening to close things out. Good news.
What's
Tech
that,
Pause
Jason?
has
ลองเดินออก
been
ร้านอาหารนี้ไปดู
Oh,
คุณ
yeah.
Yet again,
Here we go.
we're back.
โอเค we are so back we are so back
Thanks for sticking with us through the extended break. It is 3-1 in the favor of Team Spirit, but Navi is up 1 map to nothing.
Team
They
Spirit.
took Mirage. If they can win Dust 2, they'll qualify for the Spodek for the IEM Katowice playoffs. Spirit will drop down and play Liquid, but we got a long map ahead of us to see what comes next. New
Okay,
could be a
Glyla.
third and deciding map if we get there.
เนอะ อู้เรามาดูกันดีกว่า
Silence as they take
Ooh.
the lower tunnels. Not assembling the boost as effectively as Dunk would have liked, but they communicate together, and regardless, short is smoked.
โอเคอลิสน่าจะเหมาะกว่าเพราะว่าแบบ
Any hope
มีคนหนึ่ง
around
เขา
like
ชื่อ
this,
คุณ
having
ลิศ
an
ก็เลย
AK
แบ
in
บ
Donk's hands is certainly the way to go.
ถ้าเกิดเรียกลิศเหมือนกันนี่
Yeah,
น่าจะมี
little
ปัญหา
bit
อยู่คุณ
activate.
เพราะเขาจะแบบ
Couple
เรียกใครอะไรประ
flashbangs,
มาณ
but
นี้
JL and Bit is an intimidating defense.
อู้
So JL on platform, Bit's gonna slide into the site. Chopper lurks through the mid smoke, but I mean he's only got a Glock, so it's not like that's gonna be doing much at all. Ema even slides over to get a little closer.
แต่ก็ยินดีที่รู้จักฮะ
Alexi and Wonderful and Emo, they've heard nothing on the A side of the map, and now comes the push.
Bit up on top.
Oh,
It's getting nice
brutal.
and clean on the initial hold, and here comes Dog's AK. Great headshot and stopped before he can take another step forward.
Yeah, I think Bit had a mouse jump at the end that makes him look a little bit
Mm,
silly, but
yeah,
nice
okay,
cleanup
yeah.
from Na'Vi, not letting those Glocks do any damage. Even the AK from Donk is limited to 2. 1 round lead for Spirit, but their guns come back out.
Got to dust themselves off after
เอาละเรามาดูกันดี
perhaps
กว่า
falling a little bit of sleep during that long tech
เช็คเบรก
issue.
กันอีกหรือเปล่า
Yeah, the tactical pause obviously called as we can see the coaches having quite a bit of chatter with both of their teams. Having a lot of input on what's coming next. A really big round as this half truly gets underway.
อ่า ไม่เป็นไรครับผมเลยทุกคนคุณหมดฮะ
Round 6.
โอเคเราไม่มี
Blade just asked for a timeout
Tech pause.
right at the end of freeze time. That
oh no not again
Okay, so that would have been a Spirit timeout and now a Na'Vi timeout.
Yes. So, you know, he left it to the last second and asked for a timeout.
He's like, oh, dang it, right at the end. I got the idea I wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
I really got there at the end, and I want to finish this thought. Everyone chill.
An opportunity to burn an extra 30 seconds. Talking to Emma and Alexi.
I saw a throwing motion, so perhaps discussing utility, nade work.
Well, you'd hope so.
perfect ครับเอาละอ่า
Not a whole lot of action in the last 10 minutes.
ได้เวลาแล้ว
Here we go. Back
เอ่อเอ๊ะลืมไปไม่ได้ตั้งหน่อยโอเคช่างมัน หวังว่าเสียงจะไม่ดังแค่นั้นพอคุณคุณดุลนี่ปกติฮะคุณ ปล่อยเข้าไปฮะคนนั้นเป็นปกติแล้วคุณต้องทำใจฮะโอเคติดไหมติดไหมติดไหมติดไหมติดไหมติดไหมติดไหมติดไหมติดไหมติดไหมไม่ติดจริงเหรอไม่ติดจริงเหรอไม่ติดจริงเหรออ๋อใช่แบบหนึ่งนะฮะโอเคน่าจะโอเคสวยงามyep yep 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 ใช่ฮะใช่ฮะเขาอยากเป็นเรื่องปกติฮะโอเคแป๊บหนึ่งนะเดี๋ยวผมขอไปหาอะไรกัน ก็แบบเนี้ยคุณจำไว้นะว่าเตียงมีไว้นอนละครมีไว้ดูส่วน I miss you เนี่ยมีไว้ใช้กับคุณเอ้ย โ แน่นอนครับ ไม่เคยได้ยินหรอกที่เขาอะไรนะสักคนเขาบอกว่าแบบคนน่ารักทำอะไรไม่ผิดอะคุณ อืม Jet Brigade factory on Short Bay have been destroyed. The automatons no longer possess the means to rebuild the aerial marauders. So many lives. แต่ผมหยอดไม่ค่อยเก่งอยู่แล้วคุณชิวๆ ไม่ใช่สายหยอดแบบคุณดูดคุณผมหยอดคนไม่เป็นนานๆจะมาที ไม่น่าใช่นะคุณ let's see.
Dobbiamo liberare la nostra galassia dal dolore degli insetti e dei bot.
น่าใช่ครับผมใช้ภาษาอิตาลีอยู่ โอเคต้องOh, it's a blitz. Shen นะผมไม่ได้ว่าอะไรอยู่แล้ว
Ma rimane una missione.
ทำไมต้องเปิดร้านหนมโคกคะคุณอ๋อโอเคผมว่าผมเข้าใจละเพิ่งนึกออกเดี๋ยวจะรอดู
Continuiamo il nostro progresso.
Nah, we can't.
Inizio salto iperluce verso
เพราะว่าที่แบบจะเปิดร้านนมจะเปิดร้านขนมครกเนี่ยก็เพื่อจะหยอดใช่ไหมอะไรประมาณนี้ปะคุณ
Salto iperluce completato. Coordinate missione fissate. Helpod pronti.
อย่างนี้นี่เอง 3,500 ผมไม่ได้เล่นเกมนี้นานแล้วสิ
Lancio avviato.
ถ้าเกิดหมายถึงโมเดลก็น่าจะใช่ฮะ ผมก็จำไม่ได้ว่าตอนบอกเพราะผมให้เขาเลือกน้ำหนักแล้วก็ส่วนสูงเลย ถ้าเกิดโมเดลรู้สึกน่าจะอยู่ที่160กว่ามั้งถ้าผมจำไม่ผิด แต่ไม่ใช่โมเดลนี้นะนี้เป็นโมเดลcommercial ที่ผมไปโหลดมา ผมแค่ชอบนี้เฉยๆเลยมี
Che vengano, che combattano, che affrontino l'insormontabile potenza degli Hellfire.
Sto arrivando.
ใช่เป็นโมเดลนี้พูดถูกแล้ว
Somministriamo libertà.
Dite ciao alla democrazia!
อื้อหือทำไมคน ทำไมคนดูตัวเล็กเกินไปเปล่าโอเคอันนั้นก็ น่าจะตัวเล็กไปนิดนึงนะคุณแบบนิดนึงอ่ะแบบนิดเดียวGod bless the bird
Arriva la cavalleria. 10 minuti alla fine della missione.
oh
Libertà per sempre!
ผมไม่ค่อยชอบตัวนั้นเลย
Scateno la democrazia.
Avamposto sgomberato. Destroyer alleato si unisce alla squadra. Schieramento Helldive verso il fronte.
ผมลืมไปแล้วาผมเปิดลัมปีไว้เอาเถอะไม่ได้สีโอ้โอ้โอ้โอ้
Richiedo sentinella!
Richiedo Sentinella มันมีลังสตอกเกอร์อยู่แถวๆนี้แต่ผมไม่เชื่อมันอยู่ตรงไหนอ่าฮะอย่างนี้นี่เองอ่าฮะ
Momento tattico nemico vicino.
อ่าฮะอ่าฮะอ่าฮะ Ricarico อ่าฮะอ่าฮะนู่นชีโอเคจริงๆก็เป็นความสูงที่ก็ไม่ก็ไม่ได้เตี้ยขนาดนั้นนะ150 155ผมว่าโอเคเขาว่าอยู่ใครเดินอยู่ด้านหลังนามาซิคาริกา
Richiesta approvata. Rinforzi in arrivo.
Rapporto al fronte! Rinforzi! Arma scarica!
นามาซิคาริกา ทำไงได้แล้วคุณก็ ยินเป็นอะไรที่เรียกว่าทำงานแปลก
Carico! Acquisito campione rapido! Ultima carica!
should not have done that
Orbitali in arrivo!
orbital
Degli insetti! Inviato un Eagle! Richiesta di attacco orbitale! Mi piace il sapore della libertà! Ultima carica!
ultima ricarica
Destroyer alleato si unisce alla squadra.
นี่สินะที่เขาเรียกว่า pocket size นำพาไปได้ทุกที่noted
Richiesta
Noted.
di arma ausiliare!
What
Richiesta di arma ausiliaria. Richiedo zaino tattico.
Uh-oh.
Set individuato, prepararsi allo sterminio. Chiedo supporto aereo. La libertà emerge di nuovo vittoriosa. Estrai quando vuoi.
Mancano 5 minuti. La libertà acceleri il tuo passo.
Ricarico!
โอเคได้อยู่อ่าฮะ อย่างน้อยก็ยังพอมีบางอย่างที่บอกกันได้ก็ยังดีกว่าไม่มีฮะโอ้ stinky
Breccia da insetti! Richiesta rifornimenti!
That's right.
Distrazione confermata. Shuttle in arrivo.
Chiedo dei rinforzi!
Destroyer alleato ha lasciato la squadra. Un minuto e 30 secondi all'arrivo.
Ricarico! Ricarico!
Stand back, Paul Demon. Stand back.
Minuto all'arrivo.
Rinforzi! Presente. Over. Vicino. È afferrata la democrazia.
อ๋อใช่ผมก็ลืมไปเลยเวลาไทยมันกำลังจะเที่ยงคืน
30 secondi
โอเคฮะฝันดีฮะโอ้ยหมดตัว ขอให้หลับฝันดีนึกถึงฝันถึงคุณ ดุดแล้วกันนะ
Carovani in avvicinamento. Arma carica.
Sequenza di atterraggio Pelican One iniziata. Fate attenzione.
Per la libertà! Sente, la mia posizione! Ferito! Buone ferito! Ultima carica! Dite ciao! Breccia degli insetti!
Pelican One pronto alla partenza. Lancio dello shuttle tra 20 secondi. Estrazione completa. Pelican One inizia la salita.
อะไรคุณเฮยังไงก็ได้ผมไปซี ต้องทำก่อนว่าจนถึงวันนี้ผมก็ยังงงว่าผมมาอยู่วง4M ได้ยังไงหิว จนถึงวันนี้ก็ยังคิดอยู่ว่ามาอยู่ตรงนี้ได้ไง เป็นอะไรที่แบบ ตื่นมาพร้อมกับข้อความ เอาเถอะถ้าเกิดมีคนชวนผมก็นี่สิเข้าได้ผมไม่ใช่คนบิดอยู่แล้วอะ ไม่เหมือนใครบางคน ถ้าเกิดมีคนชวนมาผมก็ต้องนั่นก็ต้องแบบตอบรับเป็นธรรมดาคุณ
I nemici della libertà si avvicinano.
Coordinate missione fissa. Orbita sincronizzata.
เป็นอะไรที่แบบก็แบบนั่นนะครับแบบถ้าเกิดมีคนชวนเราก็ต้องแบบตอบรับ ไม่ควรบิด หมายถึงใครคุณ
Lancio Hellbot avviato.
ตอนนี้มีอยู่แค่แบบไม่กี่คนที่เขากำลังแข่งบิดกันอยู่ โอ้อะไรคุณเราก็รู้กันอยู่ว่าแบบคุณบิดผมยังไง ความจริงนั่นก็คือใช่แล้วคุณไม่ได้บิด
E se mai dovessi
ผมก็รู้คุณก็รู้
vale la pena morire per la democrazia.
Trovato qualcosa?
No shit.
Democrazia in arrivo.
Ti piace il sapore della libertà?
นั่นแหละไม่ได้ซีเลยขนาดนั้นแบบ เวลามีคนเล่นเกมที่แบบผมมีผมก็เลยแบบตื่นเต้นนิดหน่อยเพราะว่าไม่ผมไม่ค่อยได้เล่นเกมที่แบบคนเขาเล่นกันอยู่แล้ว อย่างเช่นเกมแค่เกมเนี้ย หาคนเล่นอย่างยากเลย
Fornitura arma ausiliaria. Dite ciao alla democrazia!
ก็เลยจะดูแปลกๆเวลามีคนชวนแล้วแบบดูอยากเล่นแปลกๆแค่นั้นแหละ กดผิด
Sostituto. Richiesta approvata. Dispiegamento rinforzi.
แต่ก็แหละเข้าใจได้เพราะเกมนี้มันก็ใช่ย่อยอยู่คุณก็พอเข้าใจอะราคาก็แพงอยู่ อะไรยุบ
Consegna del carico.
อือหืออือหืออือหือ
Obiettivo vicino a voi.
แต่จริงๆก็แบบเรียกว่าแทบจะนับเกมที่แบบผมเล่นกับคนแบบคนปกติได้แบบในมือเดียวอะ แค่ไม่เล่นวาโลก็หายไปครึ่งหนึ่งแล้วคุณ
Ti piace il sapore della libertà?
Arriva la cavalleria.
Avanti! Fatevi avanti! Per la prosperità! Arma scarica!
what
Ultima carica!
Hello Cino, fuck you. You ruined everything. Fuck you.
Richiesta approvata. Rinforzi in arrivo.
Rapporto al fronte!
No, not you, Cino, not you. It's a fucking stalker. I was having the time of my life, like, gliding gracefully, and it just like, nope.
Struttura alveare distrutta.
Oh. Meh.
Attacco in corso.
Avamposto di insetti!
Un Eagle non sbaglia mai. Avamposto insetti distrutto.
Dite ciao alla democrazia!
Aha. Spore.
Alveare di termini di distrutto.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Arma scarica!
No, Mascarica. 30 นาทีชิวๆน่าจะได้อยู่
Attacco in corso.
Mi piace il sapore della libertà. Avamposto insetti individuato, prepararsi allo sterminio.
Questa quindi è libertà.
Arma scarica.
Arriva la cavalleria.
Libertà per sempre. Ultima carica.
Arriva la cavalleria. Avamposto distrutto.
Arma scarica.
Let's go buddy, mono
Per la libertà, il mio braccio!
Ok.
Equipaggiamento in arrivo.
Zero munizioni. Non posso liberare con questo.
Uh-huh.
Io sostituto.
ผมไม่เชื่อผมโดนอะไรแต่ว่ามันคงโดนสักอย่าง
È atterrata la democrazia.
What?
Obiettivo vicino a voi. Budget dei
Yep.
Richiesta approvata. I rinforzi sono stati lanciati.
Pronto al... Per la libertà, il mio braccio! dorme mai!
นี่แหละสิ่งที่เขาสอนเวลาเราต้องไปฝึกทหารทุกคน
Elemento tattico nei paraggi.
Ultima ricarica! Assaggiate la democrazia! Ultima carica!
Aha. 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 Aha.
Fatto qualcosa!
Aha. Mhm.
Il meglio della superterra di nuovo in azione.
Mm.
Democrazia in arrivo.
Avanti! Fatevi
Mhm.
avanti!
Mhm.
Un Eagle non sbaglia mai.
Un altro passo verso la liberazione galattica. Estrai quando sei pronto.
Arriva la cavalleria.
Un avamposto di insetti!
Avamposto distrutto.
La libertà sta arrivando!
Oh oh.
dei rinforzi esaurito. Richiesta approvata. I rinforzi sono stati lanciati.
È atterrata la democrazia.
Arriva la cavalleria.
Vi piace il sapore della libertà?
Oh oh.
Sto arrivando.
Avanti! Fatevi avanti!
Attacco orbitale in arrivo.
Un altro che mangia la polvere.
Vi piace il sapore della libertà?
Shuttle di estrazione in arrivo.
Avanti! Fatevi avanti! Ultima ricarica!
Un minuto e 30 secondi all'arrivo.
Libertà per sempre!
Approvato finanziamento extra per i rinforzi.
Mhm.
Un minuto all'arrivo. Sniper perduto. Invio sostituto. Richiesta approvata. I rinforzi sono stati lanciati.
Ditemi dov'è il nemico.
Arriva la cavalleria.
Non distruggerete mai il nostro stile di vita.
Un altro che mangia la polvere.
30 secondi all'arrivo.
Somministriamo libertà.
La libertà sta arrivando.
Oh oh oh.
20 secondi all'arrivo. 10 secondi all'arrivo. Pelican One in arrivo
La
alle
libertà
coordinate.
non dorme mai!
Sequenza di atterraggio Pelican One iniziata. Fate attenzione. Estrazione completa. Pelican One inizia la risalita.
Not even close.
Un'altra vittoria per il lato giusto della
ชิวๆ เกมนี้ก็ไม่ได้เล่นยากขนาดนี้นะ เกมนี้ก็ไม่ได้เล่นยากขนาดที่ผมเคยคิดนี่นะ
la guerra galattica. Campo di battaglia che attende il vita.
เอาคุณมีอะไรดีคุณมาดิสตรีมเสร็จแล้วคุณ
Rabbrividisco all'idea di quali ripugnanti...
Coordinate missione fissate. Hellbot pronti.
ปิดผมเสร็จแล้วเหรอ
Attacco con propulsori orbitali. Orbita sincronizzata.
FHG ทักษะน่ากลัว เขาไม่ตอบเลยเขาผมว่าเขาหายไปแล้ว น่าจะโดนน้อยแล้วตอนนี้คุณ ทักแบบนี้ไม่โดนน้อยได้ไง
Lanciamento
ok.
avviato.
ให้ผมเดาคุณน่าจะตายเยอะสุดใช่ไหมต้องเรียกว่าอะไรนะโดนผีอำปะ ทักจนเล็กนะ โอ้โอ้
Facciamogli andare di traverso
โอ้โอ้
le ambizioni terribili.
สติงกี้สติงกี้
Ausiliaria.
สติงกี้สติงกี้
Segna del carico.
ไม่เจอผีว่ะ
Presi.
น่าเศร้า น่าเศร้าว่ะคุณไม่เจอผี ก็คือแบบเล่นแบบโหมดเบบีนี่เอง
Arriva la cavalleria.
Obiettivo secondario in prossimità. Driver perduto. Invio sostituto. Richiesta approvata. I rinforzi sono stati lanciati.
Pronto a liberare.
Dite ciao alla democrazia!
Ecco la libertà.
Arma scarica!
กำลังจะบอกเลยว่าสักวันเดี๋ยวผมพาไปล่าโหมดยากๆแต่ลืมไปไม่นานมีวันนั้น
Arma scarica!
อืม
Ultima carica!
Equipaggiamento in arrivo.
terra! Mi piace il sapore della libertà!
อุ้ยในสุดเขาก็แก้แล้ว สุดยอดillegal broadcast
Obiettivo secondario vicino a voi.
yeah yoink
Obiettivo completato.
โอ้โห
Democrazia in arrivo.
Avanti! Fatevi avanti!
democracy
Un altro che mangia la polvere.
La mia gamba!
uh-oh Ugh.
Scateno la democrazia.
Per la prosperità!
Presi.
Ho una ferita aperta!
oh okay cool very cool very very cool
Facciamo progressi.
21
Ecco la libertà.
Mi piace il sapore della libertà!
Diver morto. Spediamo.
อีกแล้วนะอีกแล้วนะตอนนี้นี่ต้องมีสักวันอะที่เขาไม่โผล่มา
Sono stati lanciati.
Ditemi dov'è il nemico! Trovato qualcosa! Avamposti insetti individuati! effettuato, prepararsi allo sterminio.
Consegna del carico.
Assaggiate la democrazia.
Attacco orbitale, fuoco. Avamposto insetti distrutto.
Aha. Aha. Aha.
Minuti alla fine della missione.
Aha.
La libertà sta arrivando.
Alveare di Terminity distrutto.
โอเคไม่น่ามีอีกหลังหนึ่ง คีย์เวิร์ดคือไม่น่าถ้าเขียนว่านี่ใช่มาอีกหลังก็ให้ได้เหมือนกันโอ้โอ้อือหืออือหืออือหืออือหืออือหืออือหืออ่า Yep. อย่างในเกมนี้มันก็ไม่ค่อยได้มีการเปลี่ยนแปลงมากจากตอนที่ผมเคยเล่นยังโอเคอยู่เป๊ะ
Consegna del
อือ
carico.
หืออือหืออือหืออือหือ
Trovato qualcosa.
Eagle One, torno al destroyer per rifornimento.
Dite ciao alla democrazia. Arma scarica.
clear very cool
Trovato qualcosa.
ooh super credits โอเค cool
Avamposto Terminiti distrutto.
โอเคขั้นตอนสุดท้ายของมิชชั่นนี้แล้วทุกคน
Somministriamo libertà.
โอ้โห
Avanti, fatevi avanti!
Sta arrivando. Attacco orbitale in arrivo.
Ti piace il sapore della libertà?
ผมเลยชอบแบบนี้จริง
Elemento tattico vicino a voi.
ๆ เวลาเกมนี้มันทำงานแบบที่มันควรทำเนี่ย ดีจริง
Per la prosperità!
ๆ คุ้มค่าที่จ่ายราคาเต็ม เฮ้ย คุณเฮยังไม่นอนแล้วโอเคได้ ฝันดีอะฝันดีอะleft yep โอเค
Mappa missione aggiornata.
อ่าฮะนี่ไงผมบอกแล้วมันต้องมีสักลังหนึ่ง
Completato.
เกมบ้านนี่ไม่เคยให้ลังหนึ่งอะแล้วเถอะผมไม่สีเรื่องหลัง
Obiettivo primario vicino a voi.
Libertà per sempre!
มีคนเดินหลังเราต้องพาเขาไปในทางที่ถูก ได้อย่างนี้เหรอ โอเค ได้ 537 53761 โ จำไว้ทุกคนถ้าเกิดมีคนหลงทางเนี่ยเราก็ต้องพานำทางเขาไปในทางที่ถูกต้องโดยการพาเขาไปหาพระเจ้า
della missione.
Aha, perfect.
Dite ciao alla democrazia!
Presi.
Avanti! Fatevi avanti!
Uh-oh. OK ทุกอย่างอยู่ในการควบคุมอะผมก็ขอนั่งจิบเครื่องดื่มชิ้นหนึ่งโดยที่ผมไม่บอกก่อนสดชื่นGod bless.
Trionfa nuovamente sulla tirannia. Lo shuttle ti aspetta per l'estrazione.
คิดถูกที่ดีชัวร์ได้นิดนึงคุณมายังอยู่ปะแนะนำเพลงหน่อยผมไม่รู้จะฟังอะไรแล้ว แนะหน่อยถ้าเกิดยังอยู่
Estrazione disponibile.
Ooh.
Amministriamo libertà.
Avamposto di insetti!
Avamposto sgomberato. Scatena la democrazia.
La democracia โอเคขึ้นมาตรงนี้แล้วอ๋อแซชมิชชั่นชิวๆ
Ferita? Quale ferita?
อุ้ยพวกนี้เขาตามไม่เลิกปะไม่น่าเชื่อ
Estrazione disponibile.
Extrazione imponibile ดูงี้จะจิบDeadman Sprinting มาโอ้โหเขายังตามอยู่อะไม่น่าเชื่อแล้วเขาตายแล้ว
Il pacchetto è in arrivo.
ก็
Mandiamo arma
เห็น
ausiliaria.
เราสงสารแทน ตามมาตั้งนาน
Shuttle di estrazione in arrivo.
แทน
La prosperità.
โดนไหมโดนไหม
Attacco orbitale. Fuoco.
อุ้ยสวัสดีก่อนโอ้ขมอ
Assaggiate la democrazia.
สวัสดีเยอะสวัสดีเฮ้อะ
1 minuto e 30 secondi all'arrivo.
โอเค
Democrazia in arrivo. Scateno la democrazia.
โอ้
1 minuto all'arrivo.
โอ้โอเคเขาตายแล้วโอเคอู้สวัสดีครับคุณเต้นเลย
Non distruggerete mai il nostro stile di vita.
30 secondi all'arrivo.
4 5 6
20 secondi all'arrivo.
Arma scarica.
Oh, oh dear. Oh lord. Aha, 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 aha.
Somministriamo libertà.
Uh-oh.
Ho la visuale di
Uh-oh.
estrazione. Spediamo un sostituto. Pelican One, attendo gli diver. Entrare nel raggio di estrazione.
ทำดีมาก Pelican One
Rapporto al fronte. La mia vita per la super
Estrazione completa. Pelican One inizia la risalita.
ทำดีทำดีทำดีoops let me do that
Vi osservo.
ฟังเพลงอะไรดีสวัสดีครับคุณพิบิด โอ้
La libertà vince ancora.
ขอฟังเพลงนี้ก่อนคุณแป๊บนึง มีเพลงแนะนำบ้างป่ะคุณวิสิตไม่รู้จะฟังอะไรละ มาดอนน่าอันไหนดีถ้าตอบมาทั้งหมดนี่ตบนะ เอาเพลงแรกแล้วกันเพราะมันฟังหมดแล้วไม่รู้กี่ครั้งในภาษาไทยผมไม่รู้เหมือนกันพันล้านขอบคุณ The Old Ones
In every place, in every face.
Tell me, do you see her? She's living her life. Even if she
เขียน
she don't want the limelight. But if you knew it, she lives her life.
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there. I hear your voice. It's like an angel sighing. I have no choice.
Okay, there we go.
I hear your voice. Feels like flying. I close my eyes. Oh God, I think I'm falling out of the sky. I close my eyes. Heaven
โอเคไม่ดี
when you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there like a child. You whisper softly to me. You're in control, just like a child.
อ่ะ
Now I'm dancing
Yep. มีแต่ด่านป่าผมไม่ชอบด่านป่าเล่นยากเกินเออเออเออเออ
Ma rimane una missione.
Inizio salto iperluce verso il sistema LESA.
ไม่แย่นะ
Salto completo. Coordinate missione fissate.
Oops that's really loud
Airport pronti.
ไม่แย่ไม่แย่ eradicate which reduce the number of kills many bosses you can
Lancio avviato.
จะพยายามคุณแต่น่าจะยากอยู่แต่ผมว่าถ้าเกิดจะเป็นอย่างนั้นจริงอะต้องเพลงนั่นไอของ Pacific Rim ฟานานานานานานาอันนั้นโอเคสุดแล้วผมว่า
Vai, Helldiver. Fa che i nostri nemici non
ผมลืมเปลี่ยนปืน
senza calpestare i corpi dei compagni.
ผมลืมเปลี่ยนปืนthis is not good อันนั้นก็หนังคุณเอาละผมลืมเปลี่ยนปืนความผิดพลาดที่ไม่อยากให้มันเกิดขึ้นแล้ว
Assaggiate la democrazia! Libertà per sempre!
ผมมีปืนมาผิดthis is not good
Piace il sapore della libertà! Dite ciao alla democrazia!
ต้องมีดีแย่ไปก่อนอีกแล้วคุณ
Mi piace il sapore della libertà!
Huh. Oh dear.
Mandiamo giù la sentinella.
อืมนี่ไม่ใช่ปืนในการต่อสู้หุ่นยนต์
Attacchiamo la democrazia! Arma scarica! Ultima carica!
Sniper perduto, invio sostituto. Richiesta approvata. Rinforzi in arrivo.
Pronto a liberare! Ultima carica!
ยิ้มหน่อยทุกคน อย่าทำหน้าเศร้าเลยทุกคน ยิ้มหน่อย
10 minuti alla fine della missione. Spediamo un sostituto. Richiesta approvata. Rinforzi in arrivo.
Mi butto nella vita!
โอเคน่าจะได้อยู่
Consegna
วันนั้นแดงรุนแรงเลย
Eagle One, lascio per rifornimento.
Dispiegamento sentinella.
Incendiamo alla democrazia!
Sniper perduto. Invio sostituto. Richiesta approvata. I rinforzi sono stati lanciati.
อืมตัวอย่างนี้
È atterrata la città!
Cài lại, cài lại, cài lại, đi đường, đi đường, đi đường, đi đường. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Fuoco con laser orbitale. Budget per rinforzi quasi finito.
Siete stati un'ancora per la libertà. Estraete quando volete.
Qui Pelican One, ho la visuale sulla zona di estrazione. Qui Pelican One, preparazione all'atterraggio.
Registriamo libertà.
La democrazia
Consegna del carico.
อีกสักลูกได้อยู่โอ้โอ้
Budget dei rinforzi esaurito. Rinforzi in arrivo.
โอ้
Ditemi dov'è il nemico.
Estrazione completa. Pelican One inizia la risalita.
another one โอ้
Un'altra vittoria per il lato giusto della storia.
Oh. Ah, ไม่ไหวแบบเมื่อกี้ มาขอ500อีกลูกหนึ่ง เต็มตัวโอ้โห ไม่ต้องพูดนี้เยอะๆโอ้โห สั้นๆได้ใจความพอโอ้โห อย่าลืมเปลี่ยนปืนอย่าลืมเปลี่ยนปืนห้ามลืมเปลี่ยนปืน
Helport pronti. Attacco con propulsori orbitali. Orbita sincronizzata.
Hmm. And shut the day, break doors, fight the night. Jewel in a rotation, spin it up, spin it around. Pure red outer space, placing our feet on the sun. No. Shield, 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 shield. Question mark shield? Shield. Baby.
Lancio Helport avviato.
Ma ดูดีกว่าฝั่งนี้มันจะโอ้
La storia ricorderà le vostre azioni di oggi.
โอ้
Abbiamo arma ausiliaria. Il pacchetto è in arrivo.
โอ้โอเคone 2 3 what's the last yoink yep oh
Trovato qualcosa!
อ่าฮะ
Wanna be strong, but I'm broken. Try to breathe, but I'm choking. I'm in a million
เอ๊ะ
pieces.
หยุดปีนหยุดปีนคนหยุดปีนหยุดปีน
I'm making
อ่ะ
friends
10
with
super
my
credits
demons.
เอ๊ะ
They understand what I'm needing. I just wanna feel something. I wish I was dreaming. I'm making friends with my demons. I try to run, but I need it.
Provato qualcosa!
provato qualcosa
I wish I was dreaming.
ได้รับบัฟแล้วก็บอกนี้ผมก็ไม่ชัวร์แฮะแต่มันดูยิงดีขึ้น แต่ก่อนมันได้แบบยิงแรงขนาดเนี้ย
Got used to the taste of poison on my tongue. What a waste of time. Give me a pill for paradise. I'm making friends with my demons. They understand what I'm needing. I just wanna feel something. I wish I was dreaming. I'm not afraid of the darkness. It's all around me regardless. I'm tired of feeling. Why am I so heartless?
ของที่ต้องจัดการก็เยอะอยู่Jammer 2 แล้วก็ผมลืมชื่อไม่ได้นั้น Flyer ป่ะ something Flyer
Arriva la cavalleria.
Avamposto distrutto.
Oh. โอเคเราควรจะจัดการสิ่งนี้ก่อนที่มันจะเป็นปัญหาจริงๆ แต่ผมไม่ชัวร์ว่ามันอยู่ใกล้เกินไปหรือเปล่าถ้ามันอยู่ใกล้เกินไปผมทำอะไรไม่ได้เนี่ย
Obiettivo secondario in prossimità.
oh dear lord เกี่ยวต้องไปจัดการแจมเมอร์ก่อนโอ้งานแย่มากอะแย่มากแย่สุดๆไปเลย
Arma scarica!
Diver morto. Aspettiamo un sostituto. Stratagemma critico non più disponibile.
Pronto a liberare.
Quién?
Arma scarica.
Stratagemma critico
โอเค doable โอเค ถ้าเกิดเขาไม่ bounce
Richiesta Hell Bomb approvata. Lancio.
Arma scarica! Ultima carica!
ได้ผมว่าได้ oh no oh yep yep
Impianto automaton distrutto.
Mi butto nella mischia. Dite ciao alla democrazia!
Ecco la libertà.
ecco la libertàโอเคแล้วกลับไปทำสิ่งที่เราต้องทำได้ละ
Stratagemma critico disponibile. Richiesta
Ok.
Hell Bomb approvata. In arrivo.
in arrivo
Hell Bomb sgomberare l'area!
Obiettivo secondario vicino a un passo verso il completamento.
Ecco la libertà. Somministriamo libertà.
Mi piace il sapore della libertà!
30 minuti alla fine della missione.
Eagle West, ritirata per riarmare.
Arma scarica!
โอเคเชนซอแมนโดนเนิร์ฟนิดนึงให้แบบยิงง่ายอยู่โอเคแต่ก่อนยิงยากกว่านี้อู้ จมอยู่กับพื้นแทบจะมองไม่เห็นแล้ว
Facciamo progressi.
Perfect.
secondario in prossimità. Attacco con laser orbitale.
Sto sanguinando!
โอเคบางทีorbital laser ก็ไม่น่าจะใช้ความคิดที่ดีแต่โอเคเฮ้ย
Non distruggerete mai il nostro stile di vita!
โอเคเซ็งว่าไม่มีใครมาแถวนี้เลย ลองมาดิ
La missione procede.
โอเคแล้วผมก็ต้องมานั่งทำอันนี้อีกอันหนึ่งStratagem Jammer
Elemento tattico nemico nel raggio d'azione.
Non oggi! Arma scarica! La prosperità!
โอเคไม่ได้ก็ไม่ได้ ไม่ฝืนดีกว่า
Ho una ferita aperta! Oh, libertà! Quanto sangue! จำไว้ทุกคนถ้าเกิดมันไม่ได้เราไม่ต้องฝืน โอเคสงสัยเขาแก้แล้ว แล้วผมเป็นยังไงอะ
ที่คุณต้องเข้าใจว่าผมไม่มีสิ่งที่ใช้ปิดนั้นได้ไม่ได้อยู่ดีอะปิดไม่ได้อะคุณไม่มีของปิด
Ultima carica!
น้ำถือไม่ได้งั้นนี่ต้องตายอะทั้งนั้นอะเพราะผมปิดไม่ได้ไม่ได้มีของปิดอะตรงนี้ขึ้นไม่ได้ ไม่ได้
Zero munizioni!
ให้ผมปิดไงอะมาลองดูก็ได้ เพราะถ้าเกิดเรียกของมาไม่ได้ก็ปิดไม่ได้นะ
Stratagemma critico non più disponibile.
Ditemi dov'è il nemico.
ไม่นับอยู่ดี
Budget dei rinforzi quasi finito.
ปิดไม่ได้นะถ้าเกิดไม่มีนั่นนะ
Richiesta approvata. Dispiegamento rinforzi.
ไม่มีของปิด พันตะก่อนมันเคยระเบิดได้อยู่ ถ้ายิงดีๆได้อยู่เหมือนกัน แต่ถ้าเกิดไม่ได้แล้วผมก็ทำอะไรไม่ได้ เพราะไม่มีของปิดจริง แอนตี้แทงพอทำอะไรได้อยู่แต่แบบพอเป็นอย่างนี้แล้วผมทำอะไรไม่ได้จริง ไม่มี
20 minuti alla fine della missione.
20 minutes
Obiettivo vicino.
Democrazia in arrivo.
perfect
Avamposto sgomberato.
'Ultima carica!
Arriva la cavalleria.
Assaggiate la democrazia!
Obiettivo completato.
โอเคผ่านตรงนี้แล้วก็ดันหน้าAnti-tank mines ผมก็ไม่มีความรู้ด้านนี้นะ แต่ผมมั่นใจว่าถ้าเกิดมันขึ้นว่า anti-tank mines เนี่ย ต่อให้คุณเดินเหยียบมันก็ไม่ควรจะ activate นะคุณ
Attacco in corso.
ขออนุญาตไม่คุยฮะ
Avamposto distrutto.
ใครอยากคุยกับรถถังคุยเป็นฮะ ไม่ใช่ผมแล้วหนึ่งโอเคจะได้อัปเกรดซัมเอ้าใครรอดอ่ะเอ้ารอดได้ไงเมื่อกี้อ๋อคนละตัว
Obiettivo primario vicino.
เนี่ยเห็นแต่ละตัวแล้วรู้สึก ไม่ค่อยอยากสู้ขึ้นมาเลย
Ultima carica!
Scateno la democrazia.
Arma scarica!
หมายถึงคุณเหรอ low energy ไม่ต้องหมายถึงผมใช่ ขอเคลียร์กัน
Ultima carica! Zero munizioni!
โอ้โอโอเค เป็นงี้แหละคุณ บางวันมันก็โลโดยที่แบบไม่มีเหตุผล มันจะกลับมาไหม ไม่มีใครบอกได้ ถ้ามันจะกลับมา มันก็กลับคน นั่นแหละถามว่าทำไง ไม่มีทางคุณทำได้มากสุดคือแบบอ๋อรู้ว่ารู้แต่ทำอะไรต่อไม่ได้
Arma scarica!
จะบอกว่ามีแค่คนเองที่จะสามารถทำให้แบบ energy คุณกลับมาได้ อาจจะเกี่ยวด้วยก็ได้
It's
Oh my god.
Consegna del carico.
Arma scarica!
Eagle One, torno al destroyer per rifornimento.
Arma scarica!
แล้วทำไมผมมาฟังมาฟังเพลงเทสสูฟังไม่ได้
Hai servito bene la democrazia. L'estrazione attende.
Eagle One, armata e pronta.
Ultima carica! 10 minuti alla fine della missione.
10 Minuten.
Equipaggiamento in arrivo.
แน่นอนคนนี้หลงเกมนี้ต้องคม ไม่คมไม่ได้ เห็นแล้วงุนงิดแก้ไม่ได้ ไม่มีของยิง
Estrazione disponibile.
Extraction Ponibili
Una piccola iniezione di libertà.
นั่งคิดไปคิดมา ผมแปลกวะเล่นเกมคนไม่เล่นกันเนี่ย หรือไม่ก็เชิงเป็นแบบเกมที่แบบมันไม่ค่อยฮิตในหมู่แบบคนไทยกัน เพราะว่ารู้ตัวแรกเลยพยายามแล้วพยายามแบบหลายรอบมากแล้วแต่ไม่ได้จริง
Estrazione confermata. Shuttle in arrivo.
ๆอื้อหือโอเคขอบคุณมากคุณโอเคขอบคุณมากคุณ
Fornitura arma ausiliaria. Equipaggiamento in arrivo. 1 minuto e 30 secondi all'arrivo.
Hasta la vista baby
20 secondi all'arrivo. Dieci secondi all'arrivo.
Yes
Pelican One in avvicinamento. Atterraggio Pelican One in corso.
Yes Yes Haha
Estrazione completa. Pelican One inizia la risalita.
Oggi hai compiuto un altro passo nella lunga scalata verso la libertà.
Wait, you're in love with Obama?
โหเซ็งอะทำไม่ได้นั่นอะ
We're done.
ใครกันบอกว่าไวน์ไม่ดีไวน์นี่อย่างดีเลยหมดขวดแล้วเนี่ยคนว่าอะไรวันเซตติ้งหมดขวดหนึ่งอ๋อลืมไปลูกค้าผมนี่แหละพูดเองก็เข้าลูกค้าตัวเองแล้วผมก็เลยทำตามลูกค้าขึ้นไปทุกทีแหละทำงานเสร็จปุ๊บบางครั้งก็ยังอยู่แบบโอเคมานั่งด้วย แล้วก็นั่งจิบด้วยกัน จำไว้ทุกคนเราควรให้ไวน์นั่งพักสัก30 นาที30 วินาทีYep to let the wine breathe nah These fragments of time everywhere I goถ้าเอาผมเล่นเกมนี้นักขนาดไหนน่ะเหรอ Democratic Donation Polar Patriot Viper Commando Truth Enforcer Okay, Urban Chemical ไม่ได้ unlock Okay Okay, cross compatibility สุดท้ายละขี้เกียจทำแล้วค่อยทำอันอื่น อ๋อลืมไปยังไม่ได้เพราะว่านี่ต้องซื้อนั้นอุ๊บฮะ แป๊บหนึงนะฮะขอเช็คอันนี้ก่อนว่านั่นหรือยังควรจะจบไปแล้ว
Just like walking around, you're just killing them in the sides and stuff.
Yeah.
You're very in control. That's what I
Yeah.
was saying. You got smooth aim. Remember, I've been saying that. You got smooth aim.
Thank you.
It's like being in control.
Thank you.
อันนี้มันแมทช์ใหม่นี่ใช่
These fragments of time. Everywhere I go, these moments will shine. I'll just keep bringing back.
G2 versus FaZe. It is an all-timer, be it in CS or in CS2, but the cards are shuffled a little bit.
Navi are able to do something there, but that flash is perfectly timed as Bit comes
Side of the map, and now comes the push.
Bit up on top. It's going to be
Ah,
nice
okay.
and clean
Chill
on the initial hold.
โอเคเจอจุดละผมขอนั่งชิวละเอ่อ
Well, the Mongols won that game against Gamer Legion. Astralis
Ah,
up
wala
1-0
nang-
over Furia. That's on the B stream, and then there's that Eternal
นั่งชิว
Fire
ดูคน
30 minutes game coming
ยิง
up
คม
this
เสีย
evening
ซะ
to close things out. Good news.
What's
Tech
that,
pause
Jason?
has been completed.
Oh, yeah.
Yet again.
Here we go.
We're back. Thanks for sticking with us through the extended break. It is 3-1 in the favor of Team Spirit, but Navi is up 1-0. They took Mirage. If they can win Dust 2, they'll qualify for the Spodek for the IEM Katowice playoffs. Spirit will drop down and play.
แล้วก็
Liquid,
ใช่แล้ว
but
ทุ
we
ก
got
คน
a long
ไม่เป็นไร
round
นะ
ahead
คา
of us
ทู
to
วิ
see
ซ
what
นะ
comes
คาทูวิซ
next. Nuke could be a third and deciding map if we get there.
นี่ก็ฉากนี้แบบนึง
As they take the Donk would have liked, but AK in Donk's hand.
Couple flashbangs, but JL and Bit is an intimidating defense. So JL on platform, Bit's gonna slide into the site. Chopper lurks through the mid smoke, but I mean he's only what got a Glock, so it's not like that's gonna be doing much at all. Ema even slides over to get a little closer. Alexi and Wonderful and Ema, they've heard nothing on the A side of the map, and now comes the push.
Bit up on top. It's going to be nice and clean on the initial hold, and here comes Donk's AK. Great
Ooh.
headshot, and stopped before he can take another step forward.
Yeah, I think Bit had
Interface
a mouse
ไหน
jump
คุณ
at the end that makes it look a little bit silly, but
คุณพิบิต
nice cleanup from Navi. Not
อันเนี้ย
all
เหรอ
those Glocks do
ที่ผม
any
ใช้ตอนเนี้ย
damage.
เหรอ
Even the AK from Donk is limited to 2. For Spirit, but their guns come back out.
ไม่
Dust themselves off.
ไม่ต้องสนใจคนที่อยู่นอกป่าคุณไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไรเขาเพื่อนผม
Yeah, the tactical pause obviously called as we could see the coaches having quite a bit of chatter with both of their teams. Having a lot of input on what's coming next. A really big round as this half truly gets underway.
ตอนนี้ผมกำลังนั่งจิบไวน์แล้วก็นั่งดูคนแข่งเซียดฮะมานั่งดูคนคมกันดีกว่าคุณยี่หลง
Round 6.
Blade just asked for a timeout right at the end of freeze time there to Alexi.
Okay, so that would have been a Spirit timeout and now a Navi timeout.
Yes. So, you know, he left it to the last second and asked for a timeout.
He's like, oh, dang it, right at the end, I got...
Talking to Emma and Alexi.
I saw
ผมจิบไวน์
perhaps discussing utility.
ลัมโบกุสโกโดเซคือดับเบิลดอนนาเอลิซาคาดิโรลาคาซาวินิโคลา1897เป็น
Not a whole lot of
product
action in
ของ
the last 10
อิตาลี
minutes.
ฮะ
But here we go. Back
ลัมโบ
into
กุสโก
it.
พูเกลียอินดัคาซิโอเนเจโกราฟิกา
Pretty high
ทิ
here
ปิ
for
กา
Team Spirit. Still got some Galils in play. 3 in fact, 2 AK-47s.
อันนี้ถือว่าแบบยังไม่แหลงเพราะมันเป็น 9% มันเป็นโดเซหรือก็คือแบบดับเบิล
For Navi, they've got everything. They've got the AWP as well.
ใช่ฮะถ้าเกิดชื่อคือลัมโบกุสโกพูเกลีย
So Alexi outside at long. Ema shifts over to CT spawn. Pick up a little bit of utility and then up towards Catwalk. Alexi's gonna back
Hold on,
away
then,
closer
Hyper
towards car.
แป๊บหนึ่งนะเดี๋ยวหาให้ใจเย็น
I feel like Spirit's approach in the early going of Dust 2 and even back on Mirage, these T-sides have been like slow and quiet. So Na'Vi not really forced to burn a whole lot of utility in the first 30 seconds of these rounds.
ขวดนี้เลย
Anytime that Spirit have kind of gone for this heavy cat execute as well, Na'Vi have been able to shut it down.
ขวดนี้เลย
This is interesting though. Alexi B voluntarily gives up a long position. So
โดเซ
Na'Vi control neither catwalk nor long, which
โอ้
usually
เขา
is
มี
a
แบบไว้ด้วย
recipe for disaster, but there's no
interesting
long lurk to backstab whatsoever. Alexi steps up and replenishes the smoke, and with the time on the clock, Spirit might have to go
อ
elsewhere.
ร่อยมากคุณพูดตรงๆนะ
We'll see it 35
แล้วมันแบบ
seconds
คาร์บอเนต
left.
นิดนึง
Chopper still waiting to
ให้มันแบบ
deploy that
ให้มันนั่ง
cat
สักประมาณ
execute
30 วิแล้วคุณค่อยเริ่มจิบนี่โอ้โห
20
อย่าง
second
ดี
execute.
Yeah, and look at Imma. He's so ready for the short push to come through. He starts spamming, alerting the Spirit players to the fact there's a
อันนี้
player
บอส
just
ผมแนะ
at
นำ
the
มา
start of that smoke. Imma's gonna dive out, and so are Spirit. They go back in the middle. This time, wonderful position to stop
เพราะตอนนั้นเขาแนะนำOld Amsterdam ไม่ก็ New Amsterdam ผมจำชื่อไม่ได้มันเป็นชีส
And yeah, Spirit go nowhere
แล้ว
with
เขา
this
ก็แนะนำ
one.
ไอ้ไวน์ที่แบบคู่กันได้
9
มา
seconds, not enough time to get in with that ball.
ถ้าเกิดรีบรสชาติฮะเรียกว่า
Yeah, but enough time to put yourself in a position
Hold
where
your
you can
mouth
clean
ฮะ
out
เลยก็คือแบบ
After the time, $100
แป๊บนึงนะ
left here on Shiro, 750 in the bank for Magic. Shiro still stands towards the end, but $750 left
จิบ
for
แล้วแบบ
Magic. So that's a disaster.
มันอยู่ประมาณหลังลิ้นนะคุณ
especially after back-to-back timeouts.
มันอยู่ที่ปลายลิ้น แล้วมันแบบ
That's a great point. Back-to-back
ลื่น
timeouts,
คอ
and
มาก
so that round is
แบบ
just flat. The first
กลมกล่อม
smoke is
หวาน
put
นิด
out
นึง
on catwalk at about a minute
ถ้าเกิด
and
คุณไม่ชอบ
seconds
แอลกอฮอล์
by
เนี่ย
Dust.
คุณจะไม่ได้รสชาติแบบ
Alexi
ขมเลย
really
ด้วยซ้
ruined
ำรู้แค่แบบมันมีแอลกอฮอล์แต่คือแบบ คุณได้กลินแอลกอฮอล์แล้วก็รู้ว่ามีแอลกอฮอล์แต่คือไม่มีความขมอ่ะคุณ แนะนำถ้าเกิดได้แนะนำให้ลองดู
They had a late smoke on catwalk and a late Molotov in the double doors that negated plants A and B and made that round look sloppy. All tied up at 3.
ราคาก็ไม่แรงนะ4 ยูโร 750 มิล
Got bait up first. He's making sure there's no one pinned in that corner. JL ready to punish a runaway.
แล้วว่าถ้าเกิด
JL
ขาย
do a really good job working together and playing
อะไร
together
ไม่
at
ได้
this
ขี้
bomb
เมา
site.
คุณ
They're really good at
ผมแค่ชอบ
coordinating when they want to fight out mid and when they want to fight for the bomb site itself.
ใช่ไหมเพื่อนๆดีด้านนอก
Nicely off of
ใช่
each
เล
other,
ย
so getting into the
อืม
B
เห็นไหม
box
เขาก็
is
บอก
always
เหมือนกัน
gonna be a tough affair throughout this half for Team Spirit.
อันนี้ผมสปอยไว้นะเพราะว่าผมว่าสตรีมนี้ผมน่าจะเอาลงเพราะว่ามีน่าจะแบบมีเพลงติดลิขสิทธิ์เยอะอยู่ ผมสปอยเลย รอผมสอบเสร็จกัน แล้วเดี๋ยวอาจจะมีแขกรับเชิญพิเศษที่จะมาอยู่กับผมตลอดเวลา
And this round, once again, it goes nowhere for Team Spirit.
แต่ต้องดูว่ามัน
Yep, AK-47
ยุ่งยากขนาดไหนถ้าเกิดไม่ยุ่งยากนี่ก็
economic damage,
แน่นอนฮะ
let's decide to save this AK-47
อยู่กับ
for
ผ
the
มทุก
next
ไลฟ์แน่นอน
minute. If he goes for that decision, that's another round where him and Zontix don't make bonus money, and thus they are just going to push forward. It appears they want that bonus money. Buys a bit rough for
เมา
Spirit.
เมีย
So Donk gonna lead the way
เมา
with the
เนี
AK-47.
ย
JL up on platform.
โอ้โหมัน
Zontix tight.
มันได้เหรอเมาเมีย
Imma and JL clean
ไม่
up
ได้
the
นะคุณ
final two. 4-3 lead
คนนี้
here
ลอง
for
ช่วยผม
Na'Vi.
หน่อยผมว่าอันนี้มันไม่ได้นะ
Bumps all around. It's going
เนาเมีย
exactly.
เมาเนียมันได้แค่นั้นนะคุณผมว่ามันไม่น่ามันเนียเมาได้นะ
There's gotta be a change of pace at some
ผล
point.
กับขนาดไหนอะคุณ
Something a little bit more aggressive, something a little bit faster to force Na'Vi into some decisions. They're getting the luxury of time on their side, on the CT side, to burn utility and figure out what's happening across the map. And Spirit's gonna have to start doing some things to disrupt these defensive protocols.
Yeah, lack of bomb plant as well as preventing them from getting the good buys here where they can continue to challenge.
ไม่ผมก็เจอมันคือคำผลแต่ผมไม่เคยเจอคำผลแบบนี้นะ
Allow the boost up for Wonderful over the top of the Xbox. He gets that opening pick and he falls back. So a round where Team Spirit start with weaker weapons anyway, they're also giving a further disadvantage after losing Zontix.
They're just gonna walk through the smoke. As it fades, out double doors we go. Nobody's close up.
Ooh, AK Red Line. Oh, that is so
I've
cool.
mentioned Bit and JL a number of times. They're going to be tested.
While Bit and JL combine together, they don't allow Spirit
Ooh,
through, and
block
it's
fade.
not much of a test, it would seem. They've prepared for this one. They've studied. Magic's cleaned up by Imma as he comes in to support.
Haven't really seen anyone take a long spawn and attack Alexi B out towards long A. No long quick plays, no change of pace with Donk kind of streaming down mid and getting up Catwalker out mid.
แหละทุกคนเกมแนวที่ผมเล่น
second mark.
ไม่มี
Everything
ability
slow
ไม่มี
and
แรงนั้น
calculated, and this is another timeout from Team Spirit. They burn their second.
เราเล่นแบบชิว
5 in a row for Na'Vi. Wonderful sitting at $10,000. JL at 9,700. They're rich. They're steamrolling. And they've got a 2-round
ๆฝั่ง
lead.
CT ต่อให้แพ้ตานี้เขายังมีแบบซื้อของดีเลยนะแบบซื้อแบบ
This could
ปู
be
ปลาได้อ
the
ยู่ไม่ต้อง
second
อีโค
time ever that Na'Vi have beaten Team Spirit.
เห็นแล้วอยากได้เหมือนเดิม
Like 7 times, Spirit have won 6 of them. And that man JL
อุ้ย
giving us the win. He said he wanted revenge. Perhaps today is that day. The winner of this goes on to play the Mongols as well to decide how
เซ็ง
far
อะผม
they go
โม
into
เดล
the
นี้ผมทำไม่ได้
playoffs.
ผมตั้งไว้ให้มันแบบหลับตาคู่มันรู้สึก
All right, well, here's not a change of pace,
Shame.
but maybe a more aggressive opening. Shiro's grabbed an angle with the AWP. They've seen JL a number of times on platforms, so looking to exploit the crossover and actually a double stack. This could be deadly. There's Shiro, first kill. JL sold down the river with that frag and perfectly called out of the timeout for Spirit and Halley. Exploiting the defense. And
No.
Navi's forced to save.
Yeah, no other option. You just got to save when those 2 B defenders go down that cleanly. I mean, I guess that's the one positive of the amount of round losses Team Spirit have had towards this B bomb size. They've seen enough looks of it. They can construct a plan on how to deal with it.
อ๋อตัวนี้มันจริงๆคุณก็ใช้ได้นะคุณแต่แค่มันต้องแบบยุ่งยากนิดนึงตรงที่คุณต้องไปที่ link Twitch ผมแล้วไปตรง info แล้วเลื่อนไปมันจะมีโมเดลที่ชื่อว่า MO อยู่
Calling it in a round where
หรือผมทำอะไรก็ได้นะ
Spirit
จ
have the
ริง
money for an AWP.
อันหนึ่งอันนี้ดู
Maybe
ต่อไป
losing track of that a little bit, but punished.
แล้วก็
5 to 4.
อันนี้ทิ้งไว้ตรงนี้เงียบเกิน
Yeah, Dust 2 can play out like this when that B bomb site is immediately taken. Just there's no way
เนี่ย
you
ตรง
can
อิน
really
โฟปุ๊บมันจะ
get
มี
back in on the retake, and that's
เครดิต
been the case
ซึ่ง
for
เป็นหมวดนี้
many a year.
And I mean, it's good
พอเรา
that-
มา
it's
ที่
good
หมวด
that
นี้
Spirit
ใช่
found some success
มัน
there
จะ
in
มา
this
ตรงนี้
round,
เป็น
because just
release
thinking about
ที่
it,
อันเนี้ย
they've only attacked A a couple of times. One of them was like the
มันจะมี
wonderful
ให้
triple or
นั่น
quad
ใช้อ
kill
ยู่
with
เสร็จ
the
ปุ๊บมันจะมี
AWP.
Yeah, they just
And
get
then-
shut down on the
and
short.
then- and then the next one was
อันเนี้ย
getting
ที่เป็น
sold
โหลด
out
ปก
by
ติ
utility
แค่
and
ต้องให้
falling into a really disorganized hit out middle.
They're running
เนี่ย
out of time.
if fast
necessity,
supporter
yeah.
don't have
So,
คือ
I
แบบ
mean, if you're-
แค่
if
ไป
you're
ให้
Spirit,
เขา
you're like, "Oh, wow, these
can
are
be
the
modified
Vegas,
slightly, not
no
re-upload,
success.
only
They've
have the right
actually
to
been rather
use."
ugly. Having some success at the B bomb site might motivate the
Can
defense
be
to shift a
commercial
little
live
bit,
stream ก็คือแบ
might
บที่
give
ผม
you
ใช้
a
ตอน
little
นี้
bit of breathing room. Oh, we gotta get a B rush. Here's the
may not be
chance.
used for political reasons ก็คือแบบใช้ได้ปกติแต่ถ้าเกิดอยากได้ดีกว่านี้ก็มันจะมีแบบมู DLC ซึ่งแบบมันจะได้เยอะกว่าแต่ว่ามันต้อง
It's unlikely to be a full save, but look how far away Alexi is, and that's going to cause
ต้องจ่ายอะไรเพิ่มนิดนึงแล้วก็จะใช้ได้
time to wait, and at least that bomb hasn't
เป็น
gone
Sage
down yet.
Edition
I wonder
อัน
if
นี้
they're even going to creep close and see if they can give this one a glance to see if they can get a kill early on to make this worthwhile. Perhaps not, but Alexi has a pretty big jump on the flank.
Dude, look how much he has to clear, though.
แต่คนนี้เขาก็ทำของเยอะเหมือนกัน
Yeah,
Well, you don't have to clear it.
Yeah, true, but he's not even going for it now. So it's the exits, but that's
แต่ผมก็ไม่รู้นะว่า20 50
Spirit.
โยนเท่าไหร่
Yeah,
เพราะผ
there
มไม่
you
รู้
go.
You
Gak pernah
called it
dulu
a
tau.
change of pace really coming through. Team Spirit had the same idea, and it's very effective towards that B bomb site.
Yeah, it's the only thing made sense considering how this half has played out because those slow rounds have been
Karambit fade.
extremely slow. You had to have known the speed was going to pick up at some
พูดต
point.
รง
Just
ๆนะ
probably didn't assume it would be a
ผม
B
ชอบ
rush.
สกิน
Good
เกมนี้
first
มากกว่า
kill. Distraction for Ema, taking guns away at the end of the day. Nade and bomb blast and headshot. It's 5-5. Only Zontic survives. But Spirit's happy to get a second round in a row on the board.
Now the question is, do we see them do it again? I'd really respect it, Jason. I
พูด
think
ต
it
รง
would
ๆ
be
ผม
very exciting if they
เอาจ
did it
ริงๆ
again.
ชอบนะตอนนี้ที่แบบด้านนอกอะเอาไว้แค่การเสียงด้านในคือเราสามารถใส่หูฟังไหนก็ได้แล้ว เพราะมันดูได้ง่ายมากเลยเนี่ยแบบนึง
I wonder if they're even perhaps not.
ดิมิเลโช
And it's very effective towards that B bomb site.
You had to good first and headshot. Second round in a row on the
เนี่ย
board.
คุณเห็นช็อตนี้ไหม ไอ้สายเนี่ยคุณอาจจะมองไม่ค่อยเห็นแต่สายนี่คือแบบพวกนี้ผมรู้ดีเพราะสายผมก็เป็นoxidation ของ copper หรือก็คือแบบทองแดงอะพอมันแบบขึ้นสนิมใช่ไหมมันจะเป็นสีเขียว เห็นแล้วก็แบบ
Now the question is, do we see them do it again?
เป็นหูฟังที่แบบ คนพวกนี้เขาใช้กันทั่วไปเลยแบบนั่นแหละ
Jason. I think
Call
it'd be
Alma
very
doing.
exciting if they did it again.
What a B
เพราะแต่ก่อน
rush.
นี่มันใช้ไม่ได้
Rush B.
Let's not get too crazy.
I mean, if Bit doesn't get flashed as he comes through that window, then there's a way stronger chance that Na'Vi are able to do something there. But that flash is perfectly timed as Bit comes through
แต่
window.
จริงหลังจากดูแบบนี้ผมก็พอเก็ตนะว่าทำไมคนถึงชอบเล่นวาโล
I
กัน
mean, it's also part of the
ผมก็มี
panic of JL hearing all the footsteps and all the
มีประมาณ
utility and
3 คู่หู
shouting
ฟัง
B
คู่ใจ
rush
ผมอะ
and-
แล้วแต่ว่าอยากทำอะไร
Pulled right into a flashbang.
Timeout taken here for Na'Vi. Blade having to say they're going to try and make adaptations to deal with the threat that's coming at the B-bomb site. And we'll see what adaptation that is.
Perhaps he still emphasized the B bomb site and attack it from middle, some kind of a split. I've been looking for it. Spirit haven't gotten a whole lot of long spawns. I mentioned we haven't seen any of those long takes with the spawn to try and attack into Alexi. Magix is trying to fake it a little bit.
Yeah, especially combined with that long corner smoke thrown
Yeah.
out by Chopper.
Yeah, but Nima's already through and saying, nope,
They're
nothing
not
long.
doing anything.
This ain't it.
It's great information picked up for Imma. Or rather by Imma. Donk on the prowl in middle. Climbing up onto the short from the Xbox. Wonderful
แต่นั่นแห
got
ละ
the op here.
เดี๋ยวดูก่อน เพราะว่ามันมีหูฟังยี่ห้อหนึ่งของไทยที่ผมอยากทำอยู่ มันเป็นคอสตอมเดี๋ยวต้องไปลองฟัง เพราะถ้าเกิดถามว่าทำไมไม่ทำแบบมันทำออนไลน์ได้แต่แบบทำไมไม่ส่งไปผมก็จะบอกว่า เวลาทำ e-impression อ่ะผมอยากทำกับร้านเขามากกว่า เพราะมันจะได้แบบเหมือนกับแบบถ้าเกิดมันเกิดอะไรผิดพลาดใช่ มันก็คือความผิดเขาเนี่ยผมเลยชอบแบบนั้นมากกว่า
Wonderful has a deep angle.
แล้วเขารู้ว่าแบบเวลาเราทำ impression อ่ะมันต้องทำประมาณไหนไม่เหมือนกับแบบให้
One on
คน
Shiro.
อื่น
Just
ทำ
getting chucked out now. Timing shot for Wonderful. Not completely blind, but he splits the difference right through both players. Can't get away. No smoke to cover his cross. So Wonderful's here until he goes down.
Yep, just waiting. Here comes the peak. They're trying to bait the shot out of the Opera. They know he's likely to be positioned here on the car. And they go around that corner. Miss
จ
shot
ริง
from
ๆผมโชว์ได้นะ ลืมไป
Teammate Imma going down. Wonderful goes for the close shot. He sees them moving up, but can only get one. And this puts all the pressure on Alexi B, who holds Saltix coming through that smoke. 23 seconds left. Chopper still down in CT, and Shiro out alongside, forcing Alexi B into the open with the fire and the flames, and finished off by the Glock. It is Bit in this 1v2, and he can't flick down a Chopper.
Needed that kill much cleaner, but you have to say
Ihani.
Wonderful is going to be the one punching the table saying, my bad, 2 missed shots. First one flashed. Second one just a miss on the swing.
จริงๆอ่ะผมถ้าจำไม่ผิดผมเคยฟังโพลักแล้วผมชอบเสียงมากกว่าแต่ต้องไปลองฟังอีกรอบ แต่ปัญหาคือมันไม่มี MB port เหมือนกับของตัว Gaia Rosette MB Vent อะซึ่งผมอยากได้เพราะหูฟังที่ผมใช้ตอนนี้มันมีแบบเนี้ยคือเอาไว้ทำอะไรเหมือนเอาไว้แบบลดแรงกดดันเวลาใช้ในหูแล้วเราใส่ได้นานขึ้นผมเลยอยากได้ แต่ผมไม่ชัวร์ว่าเสียงมันจะดีขนาดไหนเลยแบบไม่ได้นั่นผมไม่ได้ซีเรื่องราคาเพราะราคามันก็แบบประมาณนี้อยู่แล้ว
Just seen enough of Wonderful. Rips his head off of his shoulders. Advantage now for Spirit. Bit has to fall back from his initial aggressive position. He'll play behind the double doors.
ถ้าถามว่ามันดีกว่ายังไงก็แบบมันดีกว่าตรงที่มันฟิตหูเราโดยตรงแล้วมันแบบใส่สบายผมเลยชอบมากกว่า
Meant to be smoke thrown out by Shiro. Waiting
เพ
for
ราะซิลิ
JL
โคน
to make
ใส่
an
บางครั้งมันแบบ
overextension. Shot rings out. Bit goes forward, gets melted. Combined with the aggression there from
irritate
Imma.
irritate
Might
หู
work
นิด
out
นึง
for Na'Vi, but the answer to
แปล
that
ไทย
is
ไม่ได้
no,
คำนั้น
because
ผม
Zoltik
จำไม่ได้
steps up, and we are looking at a 7-5 scoreline. Spirit figure it out because Zoltik steps up, and we are looking at a 7-5 scoreline. Spirit figure it out on the T side towards the end, and they have a small lead.
Mm. ราคาเครื่องใช่เพราะตอนแรกผมไม่ค่อยผมใช้คัสตอมไงแล้วกลับมาใช้ปกติเพราะว่าหูฟังที่ผมใช้อ่ะคุยกับเจ้าของมาแล้วหมายถึงแบบ CEO เขาบอกว่าแบบถ้าเกิดทำเป็นคัสตอมอ่ะมันทำไม่ได้เพราะว่าเทคโนโลยีมันแบบทำไม่ได้
spot.
Dust 2 is usually such a
แต่ข้อดีของ
reliable
ที่ผม
map
ใช้
for
อัน
Team
เนี้ย
Spirit
คือมัน
when they need it.
ถ้าจะเป็น
Right
open
now,
back
they
ไง
want
คือแบบผมใส่ได้นานมาก
this
ถ้าเกิดไม่ระคาย
Weirdly enough, on this
ไม่ระ
map,
คาย
I
หูอะ
actually feel like Donk is more unleashed
เพราะ
on
มัน
the
ไม่มี
CT side
pressure
than
เล
he
ย
is on the T side.
Yeah, he can be devastating just the amount of spots and aggressive options rather.
Aggressive.
That he can get going. In particular, this is one he loves with the Jewel Berettas into the lower tunnels. He'll unleash on the first. This JL to go down and Donk doubles up.
Timed perfectly with the nade off catwalk
แต่
as
ก็นั่นแหละ
well.
ทำให้
Good
ผม
job
รู้
from
ว่าแบบ
Shiro
ไอ้
in support. And for Na'Vi, this is
เวลา
all
เขาโฆษ
down
ณา
to
แบบ
this
เอ้ย
final
medical
play
grade
out towards
ซิลิโคน
long.
เวลาแบบเป็น
35
จุก
they
ยาง
actually
หู
back
ฟัง
off.
แล้วแบบระคายเคืองน้อยมันทำให้แบบ
Smoke flash for
สำหรับ
Alexi.
sensitive สกินอะไรพวกนี้ผมก็แบบตอนแรกก็ไม่เชื่อนะตอนนี้ก็แบบ
But
เริ่ม
you
เชื่อ
have
แล้ว
no control of anywhere on the map. No information.
แปลกนะ
Donk
เหรอ
is gonna
เพราะ
start
ปกติเวลาผมกินแบบอะไรพวกนี้ใช่ปะแบบผมฟูดโคม่านะกินเสร็จแล้วแบบ
Chopper jump spotting. Gets the information quite early on.
It's just like you're just like checkmated. When you see that, you're just like, what are we supposed to do?
แบบกิน
We
ข้าว
can't
แล้วผ
go
มแบบ
B.
นอนเนี่ย
We
งั้นไม่
know
ไหว
they're going to be pushed up in middle.
โอ้โห
Tough scenario now for Na'Vi as they decide. Okay, well,
มิดเซตอัพ
we're trying to go B.
And Magix is never going to commit to this. As soon as this swing happens, take 1 or 2 shots, maybe, and then just back off. You don't actually need to stand tall here. Just call your teammates over, play the 5-on-3.
Well, that cross smoke comes in, and if Na'Vi can get their way into the bomb site and get a plant, that would be massive considering the circumstances. But even that looks way too far beyond the reality that we live in. And Waterfall gets caught and chopped up. So great work for Team Spirit. Not a single player going down in the pistol.
Yeah, 5 rounds in a row extending to the end of the first half where they rattled off 4 straight. Add in that pistol. Both pistols on this
ผมก็
map.
เคยได้ยินอยู่
Spirit's
ว่าแบบ
making a really good bid to let us
บอก
see
ว่าเอ้ย
Nuke
แบ
as
บ
the
อยากกิน
final
เสร็จแล้วอย่า
map
เพิ่ง
of
นอน
this
เพราะเดี๋ยวมัน
series.
แบบอะไรนะกดไหลย้อนหรือสักอย่างอยู่แล้วผมแบบแหม
Ooh, nice shot.
Yeah, nice shot in an otherwise quiet game for Zontix. Struggling to have as much impact as
ส่วน
he'd
ผมที่
like.
กินเสร็จแล้วก็แบบ
Magic's down at 2 kills as well. Zontix with a pair. He
พูดโคม่า
gets his total up to 5.
อู้หู
A lot of the conversation was around Na'Vi having to fire on all cylinders, but right now only a couple of cylinders firing for Team Spirit. So yeah, it would be great to see Zontix and Magic start to get going here in the second half. Right now though, a scout for Wonderful, a deagle for Bit.
อ๋อแบบ
Three
นั่งนอน
little blocks.
มันก็แล้วแต่จริงๆมันก็แบบผมก็เห็นว่าแบบมันเป็นสิ่งที่เกิดขึ้นได้แต่ผมก็ไม่รู้นะว่าทำไมแบบไม่เกิดกับผม แต่ก็ดีแล้วที่ไม่เกิด จะได้กินแล้วนอนได้เลย
We're going to try and give the scout an opportunity to tag anyone who's peeking from Team Spirit, but no one's obliging. No one's given Wonderful the look. You'd love to get some tags and let the Deagle clean it up as the round extends. But both teams playing very cautious, conservative Counter-Strike at the moment.
Na'Vi just in behind the short smoke. Just having a look to see if they're getting flanked out. Here's a chance for Magix to farm some kills. Uh-oh. A little bit awkward for Magix. He can try and pull them back. Him dropping towards the ramp allows his teammate Shiro to come into play as well. So just confirming that this one is not going to get out of hand, not given a single chance to plant the bomb. And back-to-back rounds where Team Spirit keep 5 players alive.
เมื่อกี้เป็น
All right,
cross
Navi,
fight
what
ที่
have
ส
you
วย
got
มาก
in this first gun round? Scout on Wonderful,
I think
AK-47s.
Holly
คิดถึงจังหวะ
was
เนี่ย
very appreciative of the
ยัง
way
มีจังหวะแบบ
Magix
นี้กับ
played
เพื่อน
that
อีก
instead of getting hungry and going forward to try and get some kills. It's like him a little plaudits for dropping back and using the team play to keep it clean.
Yeah. Those are the decisions you like to see as a coach.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Ah, your brain's on.
your brain's on
Not the prettiest buy here for Na'Vi, is it?
No. But they can make it work. Ima gonna jump out long, peering at the ground to dodge flashbangs. Late utility usage, including a smoke break. And that's a creative way to defend long if you're Team Spirit. Donk comes out on top, standing tall at the end of the chaos.
And if you're Na'Vi, it feels like a long, long time since you have been able to win a round here on Dust 2. JL makes his way through middle. Shiro to get caught through CT.
And you know the defense is split. You know Zontix is a B player. You know you just saw Donk who got 2 kills out towards long. You know exactly where everyone is. And you can track these movements by timing. Na'Vi quickly, swiftly moving into a B contact.
Zontix is outside of the bomb site at the moment.
Yeah, that mid to B smoke is making him nervous. He wanted to control the mid double doors.
อู้
There's a smoke and a molly left for Alexi B, so he can smoke out that door. He's going to send that back to JL. And they're just contact into the B bomb site. Not spotted yet. Here comes the smoke. Zontic's actually going for a maneuver where he comes through the lower tunnels and attempts a flank. JL's got the idea.
Only as that molly's burning, though. As soon as that molly fades, he'll turn. Nice shot.
Yeah, patience is going to pay off, and JL will nail his opportunity. And it falls to Donk in the 1v2. He's got a kid on his back, all of his health. And with him, there's always a shot at winning these, but only if he goes for them. And this is tough because JL's a car. Lexi B's deep in the bomb site. And yeah, Donk realizes not a situation that he is going to be capable of winning. And we are looking at a 6th round. Na'Vi finally back on the board.
He's thinking he'll set up for some exit kills. Not even coming in his direction. So yeah, 9-6. Na'Vi recover in this round after a dominant opening out towards long. A 2-for-3 trade. An man advantage for Spirit.
แต่เทรดนั้น
But
สวย
a
มาก
missed
จริง
shot
ผม
from
ยอมรับ
Shiro.
ที่เอลอง
And then JL and Alexi B put together the 2v2.
This is the most important kill that reactivates the round.
Yeah, good round. Beautiful round from JL. Taking advantage of the missed shot, holding the angle, understanding the flank. If you didn't see a B defender in that scenario, even outside the B bomb site, you got to have a sense that flank is going to be dangerous. Tag, Zontix. Helmet shows over the smoke on his jump. 73 damage dealt through the door.
Na'Vi are fully committed outside of long at the moment. Wonderful holding for that mid push. They have no tunnels control. Spirit have got all of that information, all of that space. So Na'Vi have got to realize there's a timer on their play. And they've been delayed. They've been caged in along with that deep smoke.
I don't know. Ima can see over the top of it. Does he want to challenge through? It's got the cover of Wonderful's AWP, all of Spirit.
Oh yeah, look how many players are here now.
Zontix is pushed upper dark, so they know the B side of the map is clear. Everyone is shifted over, so Spirit know everything. And you just had mid aggression, so they know there's no danger coming from middle. It all rests on this execute.
Flash goes through that CT smoke from Chopper. Just trying to disrupt Na'Vi's approach into the bomb site. Magic's things heat up for him. Chopper gets a kill on Ima. Just under 40 seconds, here come Na'Vi. Damage done on Magic's. MP9 knocked you for another kill. JL cleared out. Shiro 1 for 1. Alexi B still looking for the follow-up fight, and he gets the fight, just loses it against Donk, so it's down to Chaos, and Donk has got another one. Wonderful in the 1v1, and he's looking to fight him. He switches out to a little MAC-10, and Donk evens out the health situation. Wonderful looking for the shot, but it's Donk that makes the difference.
Maybe
situation. He's looking to fight us, and Donk the follow-up fight, and he gets the fight, just loses it against Donk, so it's all
spray control.
and Donk has got another one. Wonderful in the 1v1. The health
ยังคม
situation. Wonderful looking for the
เนี่ยเรียกว่าคม
shot, but
จริง
it's Donk that makes the difference.
Maybe a little bit of frustration, maybe a little crazy, hectic communication. Wonderful gonna really regret exposing himself. Donk with low HP is just like, I'm not letting you dictate this fight. I'm gonna swing wide. Catches Wonderful off guard, swapping weapons, and that makes him look a little bit silly. Probably makes him feel a little bit silly.
Look how frustrated he is with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows that's a
ไม่น่าเปลี่ยน
winnable
ปืน
fight
จริง
for
เมื่อกี้
him.
It's a critical 1v1, and he kind of wastes the opportunity shuffling weapons and not expecting this from Donk.
The quick switch as well.
What a save from Donk.
And look what it does to Na'Vi's economy. Look at their buy straight away. Wonderful down to a scout. Deagles on the rest. Shiro holding for this mid-push forward. Ima's already got out. He got into the cubby. This could be a little uncomfortable for Shiro.
If he takes a shot, right? Ima's gonna push and turn that corner, try and catch him before he's able to get the next bullet in the
โอ้
chamber.
แต่ไม่น่าได้นะ ถ้าเกิด push จริง
Swinging
ๆ แต่ตอนนี้
wide.
น่าจะได้ละ
Still no clue about Ima's position.
Ooh.
Donk watching for that swing. But Ima being so patient.
How wide does that smoke expand for Ima? Okay, so he's still got space to work with. Shiro's attention's being drawn over towards A instead as we go under 1 minute on this clock. Na'Vi with one of these short smokes.
อู้
They're gonna try and use it to devastating effect, but here comes Chopper nipping in behind. It's a
Okay,
double
there
from
you.
the MP9.
Well, that's the kill that might get them to shift into Ima's position, and they do. But it's always going to be a tough fight there, and now Shiro's just picking them off one by one. 11-6, Spirit 2 rounds away, and Dust 2, their trusty map pick, is looking just so solid. One final chance for Na'Vi to have a crack at this to close the gap. AK-47's brought out.
เรื่องที่สอนให้รู้ว่าต่อให้คุณใช้เมาส์เดียวกับเมาส์เดียวกันกับสิ่งเมาส์ที่โปรใช้
So, I don't know what
แต่ส
you
กิล
guys
คุณก็ไม่เท่ากันอยู่ดี
Something's happening. Na'Vi timeout. So Blade trying to organize his final chance at organizing a round to get Na'Vi back in business. They have never caught any kind of momentum or flow here on the T side.
Be on the same page and just dictate on them. We just made it like ridiculously hard for us for no reason. Mashallah.
Alexi perhaps a little bit frustrated, things feeling more difficult than they have to. Maybe some miscues in different scenarios that they've had to deal with. The T side on Mirage was so clinical. Such great calling, such good team cohesion from Na'Vi. Here on Dust 2, they haven't had the same success.
Dog smoked out at CT. I think what will only add to the frustration that Na'Vi are probably feeling in this moment are situations like that 1v1 for Wonderful. You know, little individual moments like that that just start to pile up because you know the ramifications of winning that round could have spurred you on and got you into a position where you could pick up Dust 2 here. But those moments where you drop them against Team Spirit, as Na'Vi intimately know, can cost you these map victories.
What's crazy is they had like 3 or 4 of those on Mirage and still were able to outlast it. Here on Dust 2, they're not able to kind of recover from those mistakes nearly as easily. Up catwalk we go with 4.
Decent damage done onto a couple of the defenders here for Spirit. Magic's down on 41, 55 for Chopper.
Trying to show a mid to B split, but I don't think Spirit's going to bite on this whatsoever.
Magic's around the backside. Oh, good turn from Bit. Magic's going to be frustrated that he didn't bite down on that one.
เว้ยเพราะอะไรคุณพี่บิ๊ด
Limited time, and Na'Vi are coming towards Shiro.
เว้ยเพิ่งกินของมาเหรอ
Still worried about Long because Magix is gone and JL nails the shot. So it's all about Goose. It's all about Chopper, and he gets wrecked by JL.
Get a SWAT drop? No. Ima stays composed. Doesn't go for the Hollywood play. 11-7. Good entries provided by JL. An incredible 2024 for JL as he burst onto the scene, looking to replicate that success here in 2025. He's delivered them round 18 and brings them within 4.
แต่ไม่น่าเชื่อว่าโปรเพลเยอร์เขาใช้MP9 กันเยอะขนาด
And
นี้เนี่ย
that moment has to be the catalyst that reignites Na'Vi's Dust 2 here. JL's had a couple of big impact rounds. This one, and then earlier in the half as well when he was able to take that play through the mid doors, catch the CT player, and win the 2v2. Op maintenance for Team Spirit. They'll still have Shiro on it. The only player having to take a hit is Magix, who goes down to an MP9. And Wonderful attempts the long pick. Gets information on the crossing player, unable to connect the shot though. And there might be a little bit more pressure towards this B-bomb side. Donk is going to peek up, gets the instant dink, but once again, it's JL shredding through the defenses. JL is dragging Na'Vi into this competition.
Oh, I think Na'Vi might hunt this one down too. They have a player at top middle who's locked them in out towards long. They've spotted the cross back over. And Na'Vi's got some money. They can risk a couple of weapons to try and take a few away from Spirit. But JL starting to come online, starting to provide that impact to bring this back. And if they can take weapons away and break the economy of Team Spirit, that gap's going to close.
ใช่อีโคโนมีตอนนี้ฝั่ง Spirit แย่อยู่ เพราะถ้าเกิดฆ่าได้นี่คือแบบโอ้โหสวยเลยนะ
Strengthening their own economy first. It's 11-8. The gap is now just 3.
โอเคแต่เขาน่าจะเลือกที่จะทำให้อีโคโนมีทีมตัวเองดีขึ้นกว่าก่อนก็ไม่แย่เป็นแผนที่ก็
Don't
เข้าใจ
hunt
ได้
it down. Spirit able to save 3 players, but the money situation still not great.
ใช่สถานการณ์เงินไม่ค่อยดี
Can drop.
เนี่ยดูสิโอ้แซช
Chopper and Zontex are very low on money. Yep.
Here we go. Round 20. Boosted up. The op spotted as well. Shiro hasn't taken his peek just yet. Wonderful holding it, pinning it down. Doesn't take any kind of a shot. Broken open. Wonderful's ready. Wonderful's ready. And Shiro's leg. Flat
Ooh,
shot.
trade
Blow for blow, but only the legs.
And a save otherwise for Spirit outside of the 3 weapons that they bring into this round. And with those weaker weapons, Spirit's taking a risk. Footsteps heard by JL. Sees at least 2. Knows the M4 is in upper dark as well. Gonna back away. He is alone, so he's got to be very careful.
Don't want to give them an AK to play with either. Na'Vi start to make their way out long. Spirit have no long control, but they've got short control. Good spam. It's Alexi B being tagged up, weakened. Obviously, that's very important when you've got some of these pistols in play.
And it's taken the angle to nade into the bomb site away from Shiro, who could have maybe done some great damage.
Chopper's about to clear JL. Look at this. He comes around the backside. JL surely should go down.
Oh.
That was the moment. That was the chance. And JL with 3 kills.
That's the second time he's had that USP flank. He had it on Mirage as well. But an AK is picked up by Donk, which is a nice little addition to the arsenal, so he'll keep that in his hands. And the op will move forward on Magix.
โอเคถ้าเกิดทีม Spirit hold ได้ผมว่ารอบหน้า
Turn
เขา
the
น่า
score
จะ
11-9 in the favor of Team
น่า
Spirit.
จะพอสู้ได้อยู่
3 in a row for Navi's offense, much like Spirit. Starting slow, starting without really being able to figure out exactly where success is going to be found on this map. But Alexi's hit a very nice moment after a timeout where he's
ใช่
starting
ฮะ
to piece together the best way to
ยังไล
approach
ฟ์อยู่
this
เลย
half.
That was a satisfying
โอ้โห
high five.
มาตอน
That
Ancient
was a good connection.
Really well done, boys.
Go on, Chopper. Hallie. There we go. Fist bump in. Tech issue or no? We got just a regular old timeout, Jason.
Yeah, this one called by Spirit. It's their 3rd and final timeout. So Holly's not liking what he's seeing and not super happy with any adaptations that have been made that haven't yielded success. So his final chance to get involved and help his boys out of a tight spot. JL, these last 3 rounds from him, this 3-round streak that Navi has been on, he's provided double entries, the 2 gun rounds. Now he's just done a great work holding on to the middle of the map.
Yeah, that was stylish. The little flicks left and right.
(17-13) for JL, leading the way for Navi. It's Donk on the top for Spirit with 19 frags.
Surprise, surprise.
โหแต่เงินฝั่งนาวีต่อให้ตานี้เขาแพ้เขาก็แบบชิวอะ full util ได้อยู่ ทีม Spirit ตานี้นี่คือแบบต้องช
Lurk
นะ
smoke trickles down into that. Oh, timing for Shiro to unscope is just so disastrous. Emma and JL with 2 huge openers here for Na'Vi. And they're going to try and go with it right now. The only player defending the B bomb site is Donk.
They'd love another smoke for this mid to B to give Alexi a little bit more time. He does have a Molotov. How aware are you going to be? Donk can still turn this around. He's got that saved AK-47.
Oh, he's got Chopper to help him as well.
Oh, Donk.
Donk gets blasted through the smoke. And
Oh.
Spirit are getting silenced. Na'Vi finding their way back into Dust 2. They went quiet for a moment, but JL breathes life back into them.
ตาหน้าทีม Spirit ควรจะเซฟเพราะว่า
is in the bin for Team Spirit. And it's not
รู้สึกว่าเขาแพ้มา
they haven't had their
2-3 ตา
moments
แล้
to
วปะ
call these
ใช่
timeouts. They just used one. They just
คือตาหน้า
burned
ถ้าเกิด
one,
เขา
and it did not net the result they hoped for.
คิดว่าชนะได้ Force Buy น่าจะโอเคอยู่แต่ถ้าเกิดเขาไม่ชัวร์รอเซฟแล้วแบบตาหน้าหลังจากตาหน้าไป Full Buy ได้อยู่
Ema lurking middle with an op to cover the cross. Even though Alexi B goes down, there's redundancy to make sure it doesn't get out of control. Magix
Oh.
lands JL, but the op will be dropped and not brought forward. And Spirit have some problems and no timeouts to use to work through them. 11-10, 4 in a row for Na'Vi.
อ๋อใช้สิทธิ์ตาติดแสดงว่าเงินได้ตาละ 2,500 ถ้าผมจำไม่ผิด
And the margins. The timing on Shiro unscoping catwalk for just a dry peek from Ema, the first time he's done it all half.
Oh, look at this. The buy is it's
Ah,
got 3
deploy.
MP9s.
Yeah, but because you have the
Boss
off on
buy.
Shiro, you're fine going for it.
A huge opportunity in front of Na'Vi now to get their second ever win against Team Spirit.
Nice shot,
Oh.
good timing, blinded, but still lands Ema. And where does Na'Vi go from here? JL gonna lead the way towards mid, but Chopper has an idea this is coming. CT spawn will be smoked off, counter nades thrown in, Donk is close up as well. JL's gonna tuck himself into the cubby. Donk swings wide, the spam is there, and JL punishes.
Another huge kill from JL.
Oh.
It's not stop. This is huge from JL. Massive game.
อีกแล้ว
And Na'Vi 11-11 is
Oh.
about to ring out. Zontix is under pressure, and it was JL who said he wanted revenge. It was JL who said he wanted this win, and he is leading by example and showing how much he really wants it. But that peak from Wonderful may have just opened up the chance again.
Yeah, you got no kit. Do you want to risk your own AWP?
คิดซะว่าผมเป็น
going
แบบ
for this?
background
Shield's
sound นะ
still
คุณ
very, very far
อยาก
away,
ทำไปทำไป
rotating in now. This would be risky if they decide to go for it. This could be the map on the line.
And the big risks can often net big rewards. Magix and Shiro going in with the final pieces of utility. Alexi B lets them run in, bit with that first headshot ringing out, and Shiro is nowhere near getting involved in this round. Good shot onto Bit, but time is the problem. He'll retreat, he'll try and drop that second player.
Ooh,
He'll be
ไม่ได้อยู่
successful in doing so, and he'll get away, pick up his AWP. But for Na'Vi, it is 11-11, and JL's dream of a second win versus Spirit might just become reality.
And this was the magic of JL last year. Not all the time are you going to see his stats blow up, but the impact he provides. He's got that quality of delivering when Na'Vi need it most, and that's what he's done in this stretch of 5 rounds. This feels like this comeback is all JL.
ใช่ คัมแบ็กนี้ผมให้ JL คนเดียวเลย
Makes his charge, his sprint towards Chopper at long. And he'll have to fall away to the fire, but Shiro in a similar situation at short.
Yeah, both offers negated by the utility of the opposing team. Good details from Na'Vi and Spirit. Shiro fires off a shot, position now known. JL, if they peek this, he's got a chance to thin the herd. But B-Hall's controlled by Donk and Magix means Spirit have all the information they need on the map.
จริง
Fully invested except for Shiro, who's keeping enough money in the bank to afford a not moving forward into the next round.
They ask him to push. They ask Shiro to be active, combining with Donk, who peeks through the lower tunnels.
โอ้ไม่เห็น
Shiro yet to spot a target. Donk is long gone, but signaling to Imma that he's still close in under, and that fight comes in. It's Imma to fall at the hands of Donk, and now Spirit pounce. Na'Vi have to go out long A.
That's a bad fight for Mima, I think, in my opinion, just because he's given up so much map control, he's given up so much information and so much positioning, and now, man, if you're Na'Vi, you got a whole host of Spirit defenders to burn your way through.
You don't get a whole lot of chances to put Spirit out and try and take the series here. So Na'Vi fighting for map point. They've got to do it in a 4v5. 30 seconds left. Spirit have numbers on the right side of the map. Alexi B goes through the smoke. Zontix to respond with a headshot of his own, and Donk is delivering impact again. Bomb plant coming in. Wonderful and JL trying to do this, but the danger man's out of there, and Wonderful cannot step up enough. Spirit will grab map point first.
Yeah, complete map control for Spirit throughout that entire round. They were able to track the movements
แต่
and
นา
know
วี
what
ยัง
was
สู้บา
happening
รี่ป
from
กติ
start
อะ
to finish with
เงิน
that
ฝั่งกัน
upper
เยอะเกิน
push. Magix and Donk controlling it. And the kill on Ema just opened up all the avenues to rotate over, get to the A bomb site in time, and that's where Donk unleashes.
Na'Vi have so much money. There's no problems there. They're going to get a really good buy again.
A hard-fought comeback, getting it close enough to believe it, close enough to have hope that you can close out the map, and Spirit might just rip it away from you at the last second. Full buy for Na'Vi, though, plenty of cash. Shiro has done a wonderful job maintaining presence with the AWP down the stretch with economic issues as well.
โอ้แต่ฟูลยูทิลสุดอะทีมนี้เอาจริงๆทั้งคู่อะมันฟูลยูทิลได้
Smoke blocking tunnels.
Navi lining up in B halls this time. Don't want to give free access, free information over to Team Spirit. 4 players going to line up in Upper Dark.
And as Donk and Shiro defending this B bomb site, a scary prospect to go up against if you're Navi to try and force overtime. They go into Donk, and it's a double again. They've got Shiro out car, but Navi's dreams of picking up a 2-0 today against Spirit look like they've just been cast to the side.
Well, let's find out, because Bit's going to challenge. He's not going to wait for his teammates. He wants to start peering in, open up this opportunity. Jigga was mistimed, so Chopper knows what's coming. Oh, drop down. Unexpected, but a tough shot to land. And now Alexi's got to pick up the pace.
Trying to burn out Chopper into the fight, but be careful what you wish for. Chopper nails the shot. And we had a question, one single question, after Spirit versus Navi last week, and that is, what would have happened if we went to a third map? Well, I think it's about time we find out.
So Jing. We
won't get to see what Mirage could have been day to day, but maybe that's for the better.
Team 9 อ๋อ Face กับ G2
Be careful though, G2. There are pistols in play.
เกลียดแบบนี้มากเลยผม
Not to mention
เขาเล่นไม่
Elise
เป็น
with that solo M4, but they're mispositioned. You know, you've got this B ramp push. Yeah, Rain falling back right into the crosshair of Monacy. And Brokey's Desert Eagle misses its chance to really strike him down. He will peel Snacks off. Smoke already down in front of him. Look at this fast flank, however, from Kerrigan. Oh, God. Smoke in the sky.
Yeah, Kerrigan's got to be asking his teammates to just draw a little bit of attention, but...
Remember, Elish still has that M4. There is no kit on the round for the retake, but this is a back turn. Kerrigan, they never suspect that his flank could have come fully through, and now you've got Heavy God and Hunter back Donut.
Lacking utility, though. Double Donut play.
No kit. Still tapping bomb, trying to cause a bit of problems. Now it's just Heavy God. They're going to come swinging in a second, and there is somebody back on that defuse. No way they pull that off.
Oh, that's... okay. There are unlikely rounds, and then there's that. That's pretty incredible. They squeezed water from Stone on that flank.
3v5.
Yeah, 3v5 with no kit, no utility to work with.
One M4.
And one full gun.
And that M4 is not even really what gets it all going. I mean, we see this fallback kill from Rain.
That was a nice bait, man. Like, everyone running through Donut. Rain's thinking, okay, I got to go meet them now at the Mount of A main.
No.
Monacy's cutting him off. Wow. That's a pretty hype moment. Look at all the diffuses so far.
So many, right? 4 out of the 6 for the G2 CT side, and 3 of these 3 rounds won by FaZe so far, also all retakes. Real gentlemanly game of Counter-Strike.
Watching that Navi Spirit game, you can see the tensions, the emotions, the nerves are definitely very high. We got some great clutches out of moments like that because it is such an intense match. Obviously, to get into the Spodek is everything for these new rosters.
First big stadium of the year. One of the events in Counter-Strike's circuit.
ผมยอมอะฉันได้เล่น
Real
จริง
history.
Ancient.
Whenever I see those Kato 2014 stickers, I think to myself,
money, money, money.
It's always a little more special when we're back here in Poland.
The most classic sticker that you could own.
11 years ago.
Snacks and Taz won it.
Yeah. So they
and
hope...
Neo.
Yeah, true. Shout out Neo. Sometimes we forget about him, but he's out there.
And it would have been Shuhei.
Yeah. 2 smokes, flashbang, forced by 4 G2. Takes a canister to the forehead. That'll leave a dent. Snacks versus Kerrigan here inside Cave. Shadow
Oh.
advantage for the FAMAS. So the Dane picks up the kill.
เศร้ามาก
Got
เล
two
ย
CTs going for
เห็
the
นเงา
box
ก่อน
boost bottom ramp. That'll catch the Heaven player off. Good damage to come back at them, but no, look at Rain. So sneaky. Waits out the smoke. And the Heavy God Deagle shot that could have pushed him over the line because it's 7 and 12 health for Elige and Rain accordingly. Now, all this time, of course, m0NESY gets out A, but the bomb was dropped in the process from that B ramp push.
There still might be like a vulnerable player, but I mean, look how clever this is. Brokey's just got this covered as well.
Yeah. Rounds down, FaZe Clan 10-7, first to double digits here on their map pick of Ancient, and nothing m0NESY can do about it. Was hoping maybe he could find a thread to pull on before bomb would get dropped, and that's just possibility that never comes through.
Half this game, I think, is thinking about how much G2 will play like they did yesterday versus how much they'll evolve. And I think FaZe in the first half definitely got a little bit outdone on the game plan, especially seeing how little m0NESY rotated from A and how often, even in the face of fakes, he was right. But now that we switch over, it could be a different story. Maybe more of the CTs being right about the way the attacks are going to come in. Let's see. The investment is
full.
It's full, and it's not great.
Jesus.
Yeah, obviously they're staring in the face of not a loss bonus.
They will fight and hope that m0NESY's solo AK could get it going, but he loses the player that he swung out mid with. There is more to come still. Another duo out from Elbow.
โดดเทรดแต่หน้าเชิงไม่แย่
Now behind him, so 3 players out of G2 looking to, what, go red room? There's smokes all over the place.
Oh, it's a late smoke elbow from the CT side.
Interesting.
All in front of it, though. So you might see FaZe actually walk into this.
And they hear that movement in CT spawn. Second defender here, Elige catches that off. Hunter again! Double tech, 9 kills, great. AK in his hands now. Heavy God walks up ramp.
He's had a great game. One good Deagle shot, and this gets weird.
Oh, he doesn't recover.
Does get a little weird.
Suddenly caught off by Rain in that bomb site, just moving around. Jostles the crosshair of Heavy God. And that is now an ace demanded of Hunter in this 1 versus 3. And if he didn't have the bomb, I would say he doesn't have a chance.
Well, he phoned Nico, got a new PC. He's ready for this.
Not to mention Rain pushing beyond the bomb site. That actually gives him, you know, if he just commits to this plant.
Oh, could Hunter bring that X factor right now? He's going to have space to do what he wants, but it feels like he can't even believe it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Well, here it is.
Back turn to him, but by going deep and getting that kill, he's opened up the threat of the ramp flank, and that's exactly what's going to cost him. Rain doubles back at the cost of the man on your screen, of course, but it's still 11 for FaZe Clan nonetheless.
It's been marginally scary so far in the second half, but for the most part, FaZe seem to have it under control. And again, that's a round where G2 forced into.
Hunter making that Tech 9 sing this evening.
They're obviously sitting on full loss bonus, so they buy up again. Okay. The Galils are going to have to come through.
Yeah, they know they're entering each of these rounds now with limitations. To try to keep FaZe off 12. To try to prevent them 5 map points.
I wonder if they could have just put in less last round.
100%.
Yeah, and still had a pretty good chance. They are great with those Tech 9s. This is where you got to tell yourself, you know it's going to be something set.
Here we go. Full B exec, Rain. Oh, he's got a pocket here. Dirty position. Flash. Ooh, finds him. But he still peels one back. Cave player falls to Mulbs. Spam coming out from smoke. CT's not shy about their presence, but there's just no real comfort zone here for G2 on site unless Mulbs can create it in the spam battle. Then Hunter catches Brokey over on long side. Elige returns the favor. He's supported both on short. Man advantage for G2, of course, but the bomb's on the ground, so things slow down.
Maybe they go for a double swing, the CT side. But the bomb, it looks like they could walk and pick it up without exposing it. The minimap.
m0NESY could get it, but a nade back sight behind Pillar. Ooh, that nearly kills Mulbs. But then he's got the bomb in his hands, and the back player's low, but the HP won't matter. It is 20 health. 20 health is what keeps G2 in that one. And there was a long, drawn-out moment in that round where it felt like G2 were just about to get cooked in that bomb site.
And you know what? Maybe on another team, it would have been a smarter decision to not force into the last round. Spend a little bit, buy up full now. But G2, Gotta give them credit, man. They make these set plays work. They are so good at once they get out into the site trading down. That was the same for this team, the last iteration of this roster. They're still packed with talent. Heavy God at the top of the board for this roster as the new pickup. So obviously looking to have a feature finish.
Nice multi-frag round from Malbs here. Again, kind of in the moment of desperation. Just starts pounding bullets out. And we got Snax coming through with the final frag. Both 1 HP, not too far off.
G2 may have a sense of opportunity with the money for FaZe, but the real one is right here. That one was still expensive. No double grenades coming out.
Crash their way out middle. Malbs sends one at Elige in red. Op moves over. Snax trying to take positioning with the Elige kill. No real need for Snax to reactivate here, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's 5v4 and they have a lot of map control. They're swinging around this to go to the A site.
Someone's going to come clear it.
Kerrigan doesn't seem to be too suspicious, but he's going to leave Brokey on this position. And I think he wants to draw Snax for it. He's going to... Oh my gosh, Brokey just left his post. But the A site's under attack.
Yeah, Frozen, what are you going to do about it? Front runner's very low. Doesn't fire off immediately. Could play back for the corner of CT, and he will. He'll slip in so that the flash can be poised for him to thrive. It's one to Frozen. Temple challenge out from Brokey. And we've got Heavy God, high performer, giving cover. Oh, Hunter doesn't plant. And then the spam catches him. Double kill from Kerrigan. Just hoping that lines up, and he's right. It is a Snax clutch demanded to keep FaZe off 12.
Yeah, just barely escaping at the beginning of the rounds from the eyes of Brokey. Now into his own 1v3. The CT's in catch-all spots, ready to rotate anywhere. Rain first kill, and he'll go down. That was a bit of G2 on that round for FaZe this time. I think the big one is actually Kerrigan lines up the spam through the smoke onto default.
Well,
he's sitting inside the CT smoke and kills Hunter planting.
But Hunter actually gets off the plant from the safety of behind boxes and runs into those bullets.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're worried about them pushing through and they still get caught, huh?
I swear I saw him moving because it was a plant and a no commitment.
Either way, it's Kerrigan like hearing where the bomb plant is, trying to get some bullets in. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's actually G2 trying to be more safe instead of just committing to it, and they pay for it.
4 map points now, 12-8. And these consistent buys after buys from G2 leave them limited. Double Tech 9, Deagle, and Galil's not an AK in sight. Not on the attackers anyways. But these round wins haven't come for free, and we can see that in the little grenades of FaZe Clan as well. We hit a minute 15, and they've only got 4 left.
Everybody's been chipping in on the frags.
Right.
And this is where I feel, yeah, G2, they can sort of revert to this. The simple idea on a specific timing. Oh, dude. Goodness. Rain just saw him looking away.
Holy hell, Snax talking to his teammates. Good headshot from Rain. Better headshot back from Heavy God.
And they're still actually a little unprepared on B.
It's a scramble out of Kerrigan to go back through cave. Elige just walks through smoke to add himself.
And he's going to find Frozen?
Yes, apparently.
Oh my god,
that just opens up middle. 2 players do drop down mid. There's still this 1 player remaining. Elige is going to approach it. Modesty gets the better of him with the Galil. And that's scramble beyond. Snax carved a path into this A site. And maybe it was that lack of preparation on B that kind of had FaZe scrambling to get back into it. Kerrigan thinks someone's pushing at him. It's just a couple flashes, and it's positions revealed for this G2 post plan.
Yeah, and time's such a big problem now. Like, how are they going to do this? Oh, Modesty gets spotted.
And we know the money's not great for FaZe. Now that Brokey's been tagged up, they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay, Snax, from almost having his head taken off, looking the wrong direction.
There's 2 players on the other side of the smoke, but the cave smoke is so poofy. They try to sneak in, as you mentioned, because B is so underheld. And this is Rain getting his kill, but then sticking around. Like, he wants to try to keep taking this headshot angle from his same spot. G2 happy to trade him out. Smile on the face of Taz as we get into round 22. So many low buy moments that are working out. not just for G2, for FaZe as well in this game. Extremely scrappy. Everyone chipping in on the scoreboard.
Oh,
stuck around. I see what you mean.
Right here, he's the only player, so there is a certain level of responsibility where, like, yeah, he could frag out, but also, if he dies, this is what happens. If he doesn't, then they don't have to over-rotate into the site. But to be honest, based on G2's tendencies throughout this half, you'd think they'd be prepared for that kind of play.
Yeah, right.
They've been running that set move, and it's actually worked a couple of times.
Well, they catch FaZe frazzled. Snax makes the most of the moment.
And here's the FaZe force down.
Damn, dude. All right, we could have another great game on our hands. Oh, Frozen blinded. Flashes go both ways. Frag grenade softens up the T's on the approach. 1 for 1. And they try to get out. Meanwhile, down on ramp, Karrigan extends. And that's a heavy hitter and Heavy God down early.
Wow, with the amount of utility and guns that they had, I can't believe they went for this much map control.
Whoa.
But they made it look like they had everything to work with.
Dangerous little jump back. Rain retreats. Utility nearly non-existent for the defense, that is. And Elige still just floating out on middle. No idea what's in lane, what's on elbow. No idea that all that's left of G2 has grouped up outside of the B site with a Molotov on the cave exit. They've yet to come out through the doorway, and once they do, it won't get spotted.
They actually don't know what to believe. Brokey turns back towards B, goes the other way.
This is Rain and Karrigan. Incredibly sectioned off from their teammates. So nervous about middle, even though Elige was floating out there not too long ago. Now, utility comes over the top of the B site. Surely we'll get G2 pushing on in as FaZe look to scramble a rotator over. Brokey giving a flash to Karrigan. Doesn't really find anybody, and he won't get a kill. Now, they don't know what's in cave, but you should have a good idea that Rain could be. We hear that op rattle off, and Rain is just waiting for a chance to strike down Hunter, who's just jostling on the corner as Snax goes into that short smoke. Now he's looking to cut off Elige. He ends up dying. And we go 2v2 with a health advantage to FaZe Clan, looking to close out map 1. Frag into the cave, nice peek off ramp. Elige turns back, wins his duel, needs to go again and won't. Hunter pressing up and into cave will extend G2's life on Ancient.
If they want it, they can get it. Another play up B, and they find the entries once again. This time it's Karrigan without one, trying to let the whole exec come in and then time a flash from spawn. But as he does, doesn't see anybody. The flash actually works, but it's super far away. So the players on site are only blind for maybe a full second. When they come to, they take him out, and the trade train keeps on chugging. And that was an investment for FaZe.
Yes, sir. The consequence of that decision is USPs. And a 24-round game of Counter-Strike, which, from my point of view, is a blessing. Mob's got a pack to farm, and that vacant B bomb site will be overtaken by the G2 attack. Heavy God wants to make some money back. MP7 great at this range.
Not that range.
Oh, it's because he's crouching.
Yeah. The MP7 elitists, man, they just took a L right there.
Well, you can see.
Good thing there's no one that cares.
He's crouching.
Yeah.
Heavy God wants to make some money back. MP7 great at this range. Oh, it's because he's crouching.
Yeah. The MP7 elitists, man, they just took a smallest L right there.
Well, you can see.
Smallest L.
Good thing there's no one that cares.
Yeah. There's Nerds, there's Heavy God.
They are respecting the MP9 nerf, though. Got to find the next overpowered weapon.
I'd feel worse if he was fighting another SMG. AK just built different.
AK just built different.
Hall of Heroes.
Papito is watching over you.
On the road to the Spodek.
I think without Elijah's impact in that first half, it probably wouldn't have been competitive. There were a lot of really good kills from him, but again, it's just such a really great look in scoreboard in terms of everyone putting together some kills. And this one's going to be fast towards A, and you know what, man? Our FaZe going to be prepared for this.
Is it?
Oh, well, actually, they just pause up. So it's a first layer attack. They're just going to make this the fake.
Layers, Launders.
Yeah, that's nice to see. A round 24 call here from Snax, something new.
It's nice to see if the next layer also looks good.
They're also setting up the same phase lurk that we saw Elysian Rain do in the first half.
And that'll be Snax's responsibility towards B. Wallbang on Brokey is big.
And now the CTs, they overreact because, of course, it's always been B. This is a really great round coming out of G2.
Kerrigan takes a step in sight. Then we get that full second volley. Rain's going to win the fight on Cave. Elige putting himself in the fire. He's going to have his head taken off by m0NESY. Frozen, narrow angles from Temple. And he doesn't peel anybody off of this. m0NESY can lean back despite being on 5 health. You've got Heavy God on Big Box. Players peeling away from Green. And this is a great double-layered call with a critical Snax entry to unravel that A defense.
Yeah, the spray through default was everything for this attack. It had them swinging A main just to check. But man, they had him lazy on the A site because how many times did they try to do that? 0. So this is really great from G2. It's exactly what we were missing yesterday. And it's something they should be capable of, right? Just because they lost to Nico doesn't mean they forgot to play these more complex rounds. And this one will piss FaZe off because they weren't expecting any type of fake this game.
That, folks, is 4 rounds straight to force overtime. Straight into the mid-play goes m0NESY.
Oh, even more rare, you see an op on that. He must have had a config spawn.
Yeah, with all the evolution in middle, it felt like the op had been a long-lost artifact of aggressive mid setups.
The scariest thing to try.
I don't think m0NESY's afraid of much. Brokey's his counterpart here. They could have an op duel poised on ramp.
You have to read his rotation, right? He was just in elbow, peeking out into mid, and for all they know, he's still there.
Brokey doesn't have to go any further.
The slightest bit of information somewhere else, and maybe he feels like he has to push.
Battle of the patience here. m0NESY chucks a flash over. Will that get Brokey to move? Oh, the slightest shuffle.
Wow, m0NESY is just so convinced that he's here. That FaZe are going to try to go for this bit of map control, but at a certain point, a decision has to be made, and oh my god, it looks like Brokey has won it. The eye contact battle.
Right, they both start to move. Thinking about the boost, Brokey thinking about this boost. He's not wrong, but
30
put a
seconds
smoke down.
He can move into other protocols now.
That's great. Meanwhile, Cave starts to be taken over. Brokey, caught off by how close they are. Snax, he's gonna get traded by Kerrigan. Elige comes out with the most frag elsewhere. He's gonna be running back behind lane. And so it's gonna be Heavy God hands busy inside. Rain getting pelted by Util while blind. It's not ideal, but it's still this 3v2. m0NESY extends, misses, and in doing so, now under pressure. It's a couple bit of spam shots back towards site, and it's all this ruse. It's all for Elige, and he goes down with nothing. He tries to get active, but he puts it all on Rain's shoulders. And a reload rate here is going to be a dire cost. G2 strike first in OT.
Okay, this is the m0NESY pick play out mid through all the fire and smoke. The beautiful first kill where he's in and out. And then, to be honest, man, the maximum amount of pressure on Brokey to make a move for his team. But Brokey, credit to him, stays positive that this is a dangerous move to make. And instead, 35 seconds hits the clock. He throws his smoke down. But as soon as he walks into cave, you can see he's got too much responsibility in this position. He walks into cave like a second too late. They're already in there. And now G2 are catching them off of the double fade, catching them off on the B plays. But this one's in the full default with a nice pick play to kick it off. FaZe are going to have to earn this win. Already dropping 4 rounds straight to get into overtime. And now they've lost the lead.
What's he mad about?
Not sure.
Okay.
Maybe it's I knew he was there or something.
Back at it, huh, Monacy? Not flying out through the fire, but still. There are worse angles to be hanging on to than this. Just gonna bring a couple teammates. Oh, that smoke's a bit late. There's already 3 players beyond it.
Yeah, but it encourages to walk forward. That's Brokey. Yeah.
Splattered. Brokey hits a killer headshot. And then gets the better of Monacy. But then the third layer of the G2 mid walkout will, at the very least, find one.
Brokey's got a good read of the map. And he sits in donut. This is a Shiro position. You can make sure no one walks in a window. No rifles have to come back from the other side to clear it. And if G2 don't smoke this off, or at least threaten that they've crossed, the CTs will be really well reinforced on the B site. But that's been a flimsy site, man.
Well, they're not going to climb up. Missed shot from Brokey after hitting 2. Utility peppers him down to 12 HP. He wants the hell out of there. And the spam doesn't quite connect, so he'll be given another chance in a moment. Elige should remain wary of the threat of an A main push, but it's numbers strong out Donut. And you can see how desperate it ends up being. Elige on this back wall takes Hunter out of the equation. Heavy got into the clutch. It's a 1v3 with the first frag found. Bomb will be scooped up, 15 on the clock.
Again, don't forget, top fragger here for G2.
Do they rush him down on the plant? No, because the flash prevents it. Rain just waiting. Temple sounds made. Heavy got into the sight boxes, hangs on, smoke fades, and Rain emerging from it with the tying round at 13 all.
Wow. Okay, well earned here for FaZe. I think a lot of this has to do with Brokey. Also, the late elbow smoke, I think it disarms G2 a little bit. They start to walk into middle thinking, oh, we're ahead of a play that FaZe think they're getting really crafty with it. Oh my god, you see Monacy switching a gun over the box. I was like, how did Brokey know he was there? I don't know if that was a pistol to his own op, because why would there be a gun there?
Right, yeah, I'm not sure.
But it will also, he started off with an op. Oh, that's a ridiculous little bit of information for Brokey.
จำไม่ได้แล้วมันแบบเวลาโอเวอร์ไทม์มันต้องแบบแค่ถึง14หรือว่าต้องแบบห่างกัน2คะแนนก่อนผมว่าต้องห่าง2คะแนนรู้สึกว่าต้อง14แล้วก็
Snacks B thing. This is the round that got into overtime. Same setup, barring they didn't throw out all the grenades right out of the gate.
Key timing here is if they're playing double donut right like this and the exec comes out, if it's not a contact play, they need to meet them back at the signpost on the A site, but they don't see anything right now. This is the absolute ideal time for G2 to hit this.
Man, calls have been good. It's been the right answers for the right problems. Snacks comes charging over, now the entry of this pack. And there is no sight control for the defense. Look how desperate. Brokey jumping fully. Blind's got nowhere to go. And this is a 4 versus 5 retake demanded of FaZe Clan. Frozen eating 18 flash. Not ideal as him and Elige look to hang on, but Maltz pushes into
ผมพร้อมจบสตรีมแล้วแต่อยากให้แบบอันนี้มันจบก่อนแต่มันไม่ยอมจบเขาสู้กันอยู่เนี่ยดูดิ
And Elige is already on the brink of exiting out from Donut. One behind Big Box, double up main. Low health though for the retake. You'd think that makes a world of difference. But Elige and Frozen still hang on. And Snacks drawn back. Again, it's low, but they pull that off.
That's incredible, man.
ใช่
that
ใช่
one
ใช่
flash from Kerrigan blinded
ผ
both
มบอกแล้ว
players who
ผมเล่นเกมนี้คนใดเขามาเล่นกัน
Donut.
CS2 นี่
That one flash from Kerrigan won that retake. Dead in the middle of both of their lines of sight. The only way they win that round, period.
Sprinkle in some nasty shots from Elige with Frozen right with him. I mean, it was Elige and Frozen in Donut that really got it going.
พวกนี้น่าจะซีมเกมนี้แหละ
Somebody stuck my flashbangs in the mud.
Sooner. It could have been sooner.
เดี๋ยวทำแบบคุณเบนซ์เรียกว่าอะไรนะไม่บรอนซ์ไม่เลิกสตรีมจบที่แบบ8ชั่วโมงของผมเป็น24
Gotta put his glasses on.
That was the golden flash. I mean that definitely
after what felt like the golden call.
Think about how good that flash has to be to make sure that Heavy God doesn't come to and then still spray them down. Because they come out not clearing him. They're watching A main.
Damn. Value in that flashbang. And the number of retakes we have had from both these teams' CT sides. Got some tight CS tonight. And we've got what looks like the all-in A play. Monacy about to be tested. Everybody in here for FaZe.
And every time they've tried to go A, he's sitting here in Temple, praying for them to come.
And yet still G2 sitting with the vast majority over on B. 3 players locked into that bomb site. Second wave of utility comes out. Missed shot from Monacy. That's going to leave him pissed because it could be FaZe to secure a second OT.
The smoke is a little bit suspect here.
Never mind. Frozen dunks the nade on Mobs.
Right.
And then we do get that desperate scramble over. Snacks trying to slide up along the wall. Rain trying to get vision just over the edge of that as Elige gets burned out of sight.
Let's see if G2 can win a miraculous retake.
Double donut, 1 Brokey, and 1 behind the bomb site. It is Hunter with the main smoke into the flashbang. That 1 flashbang that's got to be as good as Kerrigan's. They've already at least blocked off some angles of vision. Elige in cover, trades 1. And as he just lets them get ever closer, he'll smash Snacks' head on. Brokey's gonna get that last one. 15 FaZe.
Oh, that's gotta feel good for FaZe. And they had the perfect counter flash to make sure that the flashes coming in for the retake did nothing. They had the set smokes, the right timing to make that play, but Elige coming forward at a Dona is also a really important move. Otherwise, he's just gonna have to sit behind it, play a long round. But that's not the kind of guy he is. Man, and that's Monacy has obviously met them at that impasse every single time that they've come out for A, but really unfortunate. Also, he missed.
Damn, Brokey.
Not that that's happened a
อยา
lot,
กดู
but
อยากดูแต่ต้องนอน นั่นแหละข้อเสียของการที่คุณเป็นคนไทยคุณ เวลาแบบ
Through cave.
คือคุณดูได้นะ
Got damage being taken down on the base of ramp. Elige is gonna get that headshot on Snacks, and they know that player's back there. Elige able to push that bomb in quick as could be. Wall bang. It's on the mark, but not on the money. Hunter has to go for the reload as the retake is now demanded of them. It is map
น่าสง
one
สาร
FaZe
นะครับ
clan.
เป็นคนเอเชียแล้วคือแบบ
Into cave. Elige does not fear you. He is on for the
นั่นไม่ได้
ace. With players coming at him.
คือต้องแบบถ้าเกิดเป็นวันศุกร์เสาร์อาทิตย์แล้วพวกนี้ทำ
And
ได้นะ
just dismantled this bomb site on his own. 3 frags and enough of a distraction to turn Mobs back. An impossible 1v5.
ฝั่งผมนี่ก็ชิว โอ้
And
เรียบร้อย
so is Ancient. FaZe Clan survived the test. So many retakes. So many what ifs. But a blind Kerrigan entry on a Monacy whiff. And then that instant, Elige close right after. FaZe Clan map up. And G2 on the brink of elimination.
โอเค ผมไม่นั่งชิวละโอ้ไปทำข้าวแล้วก็อย่างอื่นต่อพรุ่งนี้น่าจะมีสตรีมแต่บอกไม่ได้ต้องดูก่อนกระดูกเอาเถอะเลยคุณสบายใจเลยคุณ ทำไมกันดีกว่าไว้เจอกันใหม่ทุกคน